Ah, hello everybody. Back's still bugging me, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, I should probably move this cable. But we got a lot of manga to read. I believe this is going to be like 30 chapters, something around that. I've heard Divine Key has 5 chapters. I've only been able to find 3, so we're reading the 3. If anyone knows where the other 2 chapters are, assuming I was told correctly that there was 5, I'd love to see them. But as far as I could find, they don't exist anywhere. But let's turn down the music a bit. Just have nice background music. Switch to the manga screen. Hello, hello. But yeah, I believe it should be here. Yeah, this is the only 3 on the main page, and every other mirror of the manga I've seen on other websites, it's these chapters. So it could be that there's just 3 chapters and I was told wrong. But as far as I can tell, Jizomitama, Judgment of Shamash, and Wings of Origin are the only ones I could find. But let's not take too long. We've got a lot of manga to get through. So let's see what they have to say about the 3 divine keys in these. I'm assuming it's 1 per chapter. I almost feel like this is the wrong music for this manga, but I like this song. Earth, the cradle of human civilization. As civilization grew, so did the Honkai. The Honkai is bent on destroying humanity. As human civilization advanced, this force pushed back harder. Herrschers are powerful humanoid embodiments of the will of the Honkai. You can find other 2 on Manga Dex, really? I'll have to look at them. Is it chapter 4 and 5? Or... oh, they're not in English, that's why. Okay. And, welp. I mean, it's censored, but... welp. That's a bit messed up. But I'll have to look that up then. I'll check Manga Dex. Is that the one I had open? No, I had Lily Manga open. I'll have to check Manga Dex. They can bend physical laws on a whim to wreak destruction on humanity. Humanity paid dearly for every victory. When the war to defeat the 11th, the Herrscher of Binding, finally ended, 70% of human civilization was destroyed. But the Honkai War was far from over. Dr. May, the best mind of humanity, created the super AI Prometheus to predict the outcomes of the war. Are you trying to tell me that Prometheus looks like Bronya? You know, I kinda wondered that, because all of them seem to have reincarnations. Like, who was the previous incarnation of Bronya? Bronya was the AI. Results of the analysis were pessimistic. There were a total of 14 Herrschers. The 14th would wield powers far greater than the others. Humanity will be destroyed by the 14th. Humanity's only hope was to figure out a means of using Herrscher powers. Dr. May therefore initiated Project Divine Key. The project aimed to convert cores of defeated Herrschers into weapon platforms. I'm trying to figure out which gem is which. The left one could be Sentience or Flame. Though... oh, okay, no, there's 4 there. That has to be, Flame, Thunder, Death, Wind, right? That has to be the 4 keys. The one Siren had. That's kind of a cool thing to throw in there. I haven't read Second Eruption yet, but I know those are the 4 gems. It's interesting that that's the 4 they decided to show. The project aimed to convert... Okay, wait, saw that one. Abyss Flower, created using the core of the 6th Herrscher. Judgment of Shamash, created using the core of the 7th Herrscher. It's... The person they're showing it's interesting, because that doesn't look like Kevin. Xuanyuan Sword, created using the core of the 10th Herrscher. And the Oath of Judah, created using the core of the 11th Herrscher. While humanity crafted the divine keys, the 12th Herrscher finally made her appearance. She was a young human girl. Although Herrscher-level Honkai readings were detected within her, she exhibited no powers. She's human in form and in thought. She gave no sign of malice or hatred. Having endured destruction wrought by 11 Herrschers before her, humanity refused to take any chances. Fearful of her potential powers, the final decision was made to keep her under surveillance at the base. Dr. May was tasked to identify the reasons behind Herrscher-level powers within the girl, but those reasons remained elusive. The girl begged Dr. May to free her so that she can return to her family, but Dr. May knew a being with such massive latent Honkai powers could not be let loose, especially when the nature of such powers remained a mystery. Poor Rin. The girl remained very much human throughout her incarceration, though it was obvious that she felt increasingly lonely and afraid. Humanity then did its worst. Dr. May gave strict orders not to harm the girl in any way, but the fear got the better of humanity. She's just a girl. The other Herrschers have destroyed 70% of human civilization. Even Dr. May has no idea what she's capable of. Get out of our way. Madness. She's done nothing wrong. Sacrifices must be made for humanity to live. Security breach, multiple men down. We have no choice. Rejoice, humanity. We've killed another Herrscher. Oh boy, that's even more fucked up than they showed in game. In game, they made it sound like only one person did it. It was just one person's security clearance. A whole group of people did it? That's so messed up. The murder planted the seed of hatred. The seed sprouted and woke the power of the 12th, the Herrscher of corruption. What had laid dormant stirred at the moment the girl's death. The girl's body disintegrated into a dark mist infused with powerful Honkai energy. The mist first infected her killers who stood cheering in her cell, turning them into murderous zombies that attacked every human nearby. The base quickly deployed countermeasures. The last zombie was terminated at Control Hub F-23 15 minutes after the outbreak, but this was only the beginning. It only took 1 minute. Oh, the true form of the 12th Herrscher revealed itself. It only took her 1 minute to take over every single computer in the base. A hyper-contagious and sentient viral and mimetic entity, capable of infecting humans, animals, and any form of processor or logic system. The entity seethed with the girl's hatred. It carried out her desire for vengeance. The base kept an arsenal of 300 nuclear weapons to deal with a potential Herrscher attack. She fired them all at the last 3 cities of the world. These cities were gone in an instant. Nothing was left except for smoking craters. The 31,022 people in the base became the only human survivors of this attack. The entity used the base systems to lock down every single exit of the base. Vile humans, you won't let me leave, so I won't be letting you leave either. You will never escape this dark tome you've built for me. But Dr. May did not give up. She linked her core consciousness to the last uninfected system of the base. The Herrscher took the bait. May then disconnected the black box and trapped the Herrscher within it. Dr. May intended to make the 12th Herrscher into a divine key weapon as well, but the 12th Herrscher refuses to be subdued. The 12th divine key remained incomplete, even after the last Herrscher destroyed what remained of human civilization. This small black box became the new prison for the 12th Herrscher. She did not know how many years had passed. Pure hatred was all that remained in her heart. But the seed of humanity survived and rebuilt the human world. In the 15th century, the powerful Order of Shixel unearthed the black box. This is weird because we already read this last week. The Herrscher lost most of her powers during her imprisonment, but those powers proved to be irresistible to the power-hungry. Kaslana, a Shixel Valkyrie, stole the black box to stop the terrible experiments. She then escaped to the Far East where she met a Miko priestess named Yae Sakura. The Miko resonated with the black box, allowing her to open it and release the Herrscher. With hatred burning in her own heart, Yae Sakura quickly became the Herrscher's avatar of vengeance against humanity. After a grueling fight, Kaslana managed to seal Yae Sakura together with the Herrscher. 500 years passed. With the help of a young and not so young Valkyries from the Far East branch, Yae Sakura was freed from the Herrscher's hatred and became herself. When the 12th Herrscher acknowledged the folly of her hatred, the black box began carrying out Dr. May's final directive. The divine key, Jizomitama, was completed after a wait of 50,000 years. The story started with a tragic story of a girl who did nothing wrong. It played its part in the destruction of human civilization. Gratitude may be an eternal arc, but know that every twisted vine of hatred ultimately grew from a seed. I'm glad we read this one after we read Gratitude Arc, but as far as I know, this part isn't canon. Like, the Jizomitama sword wasn't actually ever completed, but I could be wrong. I know some little bits of the story are supposed to be a tiny bit different, but still. I just love how interconnected the story is. Like, there's 20 different storylines going on in Honkai. Completely unrelated, but also completely related. Everything ties into each other, even if the characters never meet. Well, second chapter. Before I read the second chapter, actually, you said it was on Manga Dex, right? Let me check. Jizomitama. Mortal Wings. Oh, there's a chapter before Jizomitama. And then there's a chapter after. Just because we're starting on the main website, I'll read the 3 that are on the main website, and then we can read the 2 that are only fan translated. But it does look like we're missing chapter 1 and chapter 5. But let me move this over here, because it looks like I found it. I don't know how well that shows. Yeah, there's the chapters at the bottom. Wrong one. But we'll do this. And then we'll continue and read the other two that aren't uploaded. And then we'll do the rest of the story. The AE invasion in Moonshadow. This is the Judgment of Shamash. A divine key built using the core of the Herrscher of Fire, it is regarded as the most destructive of the divine keys. To control the terrible powers of the core, it was halved and housed in chambers of twin pistols. Unifying the core halves activates its Swayhunder form. The greatsword can unleash a storm of fire that destroys Emperor-class Honkai with ease. The deadly firestorm spared nothing, not even its wielder. Those who swung the divine key knew that they lived to activate its true powers only once. The Judgment of Shamash was forged in the previous era. The Third Herrscher had yet to appear at that time. Most people believed that the Honkai was only a minor disturbance and lived in a facade of peace. Senva Academy, a high school located in Nagazora, city in the Far East. Kevin was a transfer student who arrived here 3 months ago. He was athletic, good-looking, and he became extremely popular amongst the girls who called him the Prince. But the Prince was not interested in his fawning fans. Apparently, someone had already taken Kevin's heart when he first arrived at Senva. Her name was May. Her classmates called her a nerd. May's father was a renowned physicist specialized in the field of electromagnetism. She wanted to become a scientist and expand upon human knowledge. She wasn't interested in anything else, and that included love as well. Kevin tried all sorts of ways to get May's attention, but May ignored him at every turn. His actions may be quite childish and annoying at times. He took her glasses, don't do that. As someone who needs glasses and is blind as hell, please don't take my glasses. I can't do anything without them. But Kevin was persistent, and his intentions were good. It left an impression on May. If peace could be maintained, perhaps the prince and the nerd may live happily ever after. But the facade of peace was broken again. The third Honkai eruption of the previous era took place in the city of Nagazora. It's almost like the same thing. That's actually interesting. It makes me wonder if they always happen in similar ways. People rushed to the shelters amidst the chaos and explosions of sirens. Oh, fuck. I screwed up my UI and I didn't even realize it. There we go. Now I can see things properly. Kevin took May by the hand while they tried to escape the fallen city. They ran into a man dressed in black. He told the youths that his mission was to protect May. In fact, he carried an invitation for May to join their organization as a junior research fellow. This organization was called the Moth Who Chases the Flames. The Moth happened to be a United Nations task force dedicated to fighting the Honkai. May published a paper on quantum mechanics just 6 months ago. The Moth studied the paper and regarded May as one of the best minds they had ever seen. Refusing to be taken away from May, Kevin volunteered to join Moth as a soldier. And we've seen a little bit of extra info about this from... what's it called again, dang it? From Elysian Realm. That it was Mobius who saw the paper, and Mobius asked May if she'd be willing to save the world, even if it meant the whole world hated her. It was something like that. And that was what got May to change her mind. And thus their fates were bound together. Humanity defeated the Sixth Herrscher. The cruel war transformed Kevin into one of the best soldiers of Moth. And of course, the Sixth Herrscher looks like Sele. That's messed up to see. Humanity had lost more than half its armed forces. But the Honkai was relentless and struck again while humanity was still trying to recover from the previous eruption. The seventh Herrscher wielded fire. She was more destructive than those that came before. Within a week after the seventh eruption, she single-handedly reduced Australia to a burned hellscape. To fight the seventh, Dr. May proposed the Soldier Project. Useful Emperor-class Honkai genes and DNA were to be identified, extracted, and inserted into human subjects to grant them superhuman powers and innate Honkai resistance. These genetically engineered humans would be known as the Mantis. Massively augmented Neo-Tech integrated soldiers. That's what it stands for. Okay. I think I was told this, it might have been you last week, I'm not sure, so that said that I was going to see what a lot of these terms mean. But okay, that makes sense. Someone said it last week either way, but let's see. That's weird, because I'm pretty sure that's not the beast that is used for her. I'm pretty sure that's Parvati. So that would be Kevin's. To support May's project, Kevin volunteered to be the first to join the first batch of test subjects. Suitable target genes were found. The donor, an Emperor-class Honkai codenamed Parvati, with the ability to control the freezing of water molecules. A gene construct known as Iker was prepared and injected into Kevin. These intrachromosomal Honkai gene repeats were specifically designed to enhance human compatibility. But any human would react violently to the Iker. The pain was extreme and the damage inflicted upon Kevin's body was irreversible. Despite all odds, Kevin survived the ordeal and emerged with Parvati's powers. Gosh darn it. Sorry about that. Stupid phone. I need to turn off that plugin again. Let me do that quickly. Okay. There's been a few of you guys helping me, and I really appreciate it. Let me turn off my hover zoom plugin so that I don't have to worry about that happening again. There we go. But let's see. Armed with Honkai powers, Kevin led the Moths and defeated the seventh Herrscher. But he felt no joy. The Iker within him permanently lowered his average body temperature to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Jesus! He is a cold man. They've never said the number. That's kind of crazy. He's literally frozen, basically. He could no longer hold the love of his life without hurting her. He knew he would be alone for the rest of his life. As a Mantis, Kevin became one of the most powerful soldiers of humanity. Kevin's sub-zero body temperature made him the only human capable of unleashing and surviving the full might of the Shamash. Oh, did he keep his hair like that? Maybe that was Kevin that it showed. Kevin single-handedly defeated the 9th and 11th Herrschers with the Divine Key of Destruction, but he failed to reverse humanity's inevitable defeat against the final Herrscher. Many fellow Mantises fell. Kevin had no choice but to withdraw. Fortunately, May managed to complete the Stigma project. The human civilization of the previous era was destroyed, but she gave the human survivors the seed of hope. Now, as far as I know, this is more like Gun Girl's Stigma project. This isn't Kevin's current Stigma project, I don't think. Because we don't know what the current Stigma project is. It doesn't seem to be what we know. What we know of the old Stigma project is it was how humanity survived. It was like backing up the genetics of humanity. They would go on and rebuild a new human civilization from the ashes of the old. But May would not live to see this happen. Years of working with Honkai materials had taken its toll when Kevin returned to the last base on Earth. He was greeted with her body. She had done all she could for humanity and died on duty at the control terminal. Kevin had no wish to live in a world without his love, but a baby's crying stopped him. He found the babe in the lab, along with a letter. It was a test tube baby created with May and Kevin's genetic materials. May also improved its Ichor sequences. The baby's body temperature would become normal once it grows up. The letter was from May. She begged him to have hope. To fulfill her wishes, Kevin brought the baby to a shelter facility and entered a cryostasis pod. 50,000 years passed, the ruins of the previous era turned to dust and ruin as residual Honkai radiation decayed and dissipated. Human survivors slowly rebuilt civilization, but the Honkai resurfaced as the human race made technological progress. Then he appeared before the humans of the current era, a silver-haired warrior with a flaming sword and a babe in his arm. He called himself Kaslana and came to give humanity hope. And that was the legend of Kevin Kaslana, the grandsire of warriors who wielded the judgment of Shamash. I don't know how much that would have changed, but it's kinda cute. It's also just funny because technically I would love to do the VNs, honestly. I don't have them, so I'll have to find them. But, like, I was quite confused when I did 25EX. And a big part of me rerunning the story on a second account is to understand it. So I would like to do, like, Durandal's visual novel before I get to that far again. I can't remember what... There's another one, but I don't remember what it is. Isn't it, I'm pretty sure it has to do with Fuha and her students. But yeah, I'd love to do those. I just have to find them. And I'll probably do them at more appropriate times in the main story, because right now my second account is on we just finished chapter 9. So after Second Eruption and Azure Waters, we're finally going to continue. But yeah, I definitely want to read the visual novels. I don't... Because I'm assuming they're like most visual novels, right? If they have branching storylines, that might be interesting to try doing on stream, but... I can see if I can find a guide just to make sure I'm getting through it at a decent pace. But yeah, I don't know, I just love Honkai's story. I love it. There's AE, Fuha, and Durandal, but I haven't read any of the visions. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find them. I'll look into that. Here, let me write it down. If my pen will let me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I wrote it down. I'll look them all up, see which ones there are, which ones are translated. As far as I know, not all of them are officially translated, so I'll have to find fan translations. But, yeah, I'd love to do those on stream too. The AE one has me wondering when it's supposed to be. The Fuha one, as far as I know, is Fuha and her students. I've heard about that, so either I'd do that like 13, 14, or I'd do it like before chapter 20. The Durandal one I can do whenever later on, because that's quite far in the future. But I know nothing about the A one. I've actually never heard of it, so I'll have to look it up. Here, let me actually write that down. Okay. Just so I know to look for 3 of them. But got Fuhua. Looks like a younger Fuhua, but I'm not actually sure. She does have the coat on. Oh, it's about Welt. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that around then. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I was wondering where the story about the original Welt was. I was assuming it was going to be in Second Eruption, but it makes sense if it's its own story, because Second Eruption is way after his time. Wings of Origin. Previous era, 6 months after humanity's victory over the 10th Herrscher. Is this the world map? Or, oh, not quite the world map, but looks like Africa, Europe. It's similarly shaped to real life. Not quite the same, but very similar. There was no celebration. The Honkai War left more than half of human cities in ruins. Annihilation remained a stark possibility for human civilization. When was this? Oh, 10th Herrscher. Okay. The moth who chases the flames. But the Myrmidons of Task Force Honkai stood its ground. Is that really what it stands for? I don't know if they've actually kept this. I feel like they might have just forgotten about that and given it up. But Moth, I like the name Moth, sounds good. Fine key weapons forged with Herrscher cores proved extremely effective. Mass production was achieved with the 10th Divine Key weapons. Humanity then turned its attention to the human element of battle. The next phase of the Soldier Project was initiated to create more Mantises. These Mantises were expected to turn the tide. Yeah, I'd rather just say Moth. And same thing with Mantis, I'd rather just say Mantis. Australia, 1200 hours, date unknown. A Moth assault squad en route to a rare earth metal mine. Mission, neutralize Honkai presence and reclaim the mine. Priority rating B. Standard mission protocols apply. Emperor class Honkai readings were not detected. Members were selected from other squads at the last minute. MSA 209, Hua, age 17. Squad 5 Moth. Just a year ago. Okay, so she's already a Mantis at this point, it sounds like. Captain Himiko of Squad 5 was corrupted by the Honkai and became the 7th Herrscher. Hua was the sole survivor of the betrayed squad. Shunned by other Moth units, Hua also gained a nickname, the Fire Witch's Little Birdie. But Hua chose to stay at the front lines and fight as a soldier. Oh. Hua. The Moths of this assault squad were excited to be equipped with 10th Divine Key weapons. They were convinced that this mission was meant as a field trial for the 10th Divine Key. HQ then asked the assault squad to inject an unknown agent into their body. The Moth units, eager to start the mission assignment with their Divine Key weapons, obeyed without hesitation. What did they inject? But the truth was that this mission had another goal that the Moths were not aware of. Oh, she cute. Ha, these divine key weapons are perfect against the Honkai. Come on, beastie. Watch me chop you to pieces. Oh. That's a big one. An emperor. I repeat, we have sighted an emperor. We need support. Someone get me out of here. My divine key isn't doing anything against this monster either. Tell me, where are you? I'll be there at once. The base. The assault squad had engaged Ganesha. We have confirmed the deaths of 5 squad members. No metamorph Iker expression has been detected so far. Methinks we armed these useless moths with divine key weapons. In their hands, it's just as useful as standard gear. Dr. May, I believe it's time to find our next test subjects. Hold on, let's wait for this fight to end. Was it a different kind of Iker? And they're seeing if it would activate? Also, this person looks a lot like it's supposed to be like a previous era Sin Maul almost. The base told us there are no Emperor-class Honkai in this area. This turned out to be a suicide mission, but I refuse to run away again. There's still a chance. Gotta laugh at the sound effects every now and then. I remember the day when the Honkai came and destroyed Sapphire, my home. The beasts rampaged through the fallen city. Hey, MiHoYo was in your city. I could only run. I had no other choice. Good, we have a survivor here. That was when I met her. Come with me, and I'll teach you how to fight them. Oh. And her sword broke. I can't even read that. What's this? Is this Kadoom? I love the sound effects. Damn it, Captain, this is the end. There's nothing I can do. Time, Hua. Captain, are you here to take me back? Please teach me how to fight them like you used to. Then listen. Hua. Aww. She's remembering. Because if we remember right, Hua was trying to get Himiko on the good side, because apparently Himiko was the first Herrscher previous era that still acted human, that still spoke. And as far as we know, Hua was trying to speak to her, and Kevin just ran up and killed her. No, I can't die yet. Not before I figured out why you became one of the Honkai. I must uncover the truth. Oh, the weapon itself changed. Looks like a wing. Iker expression stabilizing, novel traits detected. Oh, is that supposed to be wings? Because as far as we know, she has Garuda genetics. Yeah, subject's new metamorphic form has appeared. Iker loci have stabilized as well. The trial is a success. We have created a new Mantis. We did it. Dr. May, this is the salvation of the human race. No, this is only the beginning of many others. And that was also the beginning of Hua's legend. That is so crazy. I've actually never seen this picture before. And with all the spoilers and pictures people throw out, I've seen so many little pictures from like Second Eruption and stuff. I've never seen this shot of Hua before. Of her with wings. That's crazy. What does Garuda look like? When I think Garuda, I was thinking like a big bird, but this almost makes it look like it's gonna be dragon-like. Oh. No next page. So, okay, so that's the 3 that are on the website. So, I'm gonna go... It'd be cool if we actually get one like that. But, we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'd still really be happy too, just to get a young Fuhua skin. The way she looks in Elysian Realm. But there's 2 more chapters here, so I'll see. Does this line up well? It lines up okay. Oh, and I just have to click, okay. But, hopefully, yeah, it's still readable. It looks like it's just going to be a whole page there on this website. But this is technically the first chapter, but fan translated. The Secret of the God Keys. And then we'll do the last one, which is the Keys of the Void. On this planet, the Honkai grew as civilization. As society developed and improved over the course of history, the Honkai grew ever stronger. 52,000 years ago, the humans living on the planet had reached the peak of technological development. In response, a new strain of Honkai was created. They were humanoids who possessed unmatched supernatural powers, Herrschers. The 6th Herrscher... Wait, is this left to right? Or... I'm confused. I'm reading it right to left anyway. The 6th Herrscher caused cells to decay rapidly. She was the Herrscher of Death. And we all recognize that logo. The 7th Herrscher manipulated the heat energy of molecules. She was the Herrscher of Flame. The 4th Herrscher created powerful air currents. She was the Herrscher of Wind. The 3rd Herrscher bent the power of electricity to her whim. She was the Herrscher of Lightning. It's actually interesting seeing these, because as far as we know, every Herrscher technically has one of these marks. And we know Seele has this one on her chest. May has this one on her hip. Makes you wonder if Kiana has this mark somewhere now. Herrschers were incredibly strong, but with the power of science, mankind brought these monsters down, one by one. To fight increasingly powerful Herrschers, humanity tried to decipher their secrets. They made use of fragmented Herrscher cores harvested from the bodies of fallen Herrschers. Nanotechnology was used to create soul steel from these, used to manufacture a series of mighty weapons. But humanity was not satisfied with this. Under the leadership of brilliant scientist May, they began to conduct research into a new field, namely, to determine the source of the Honkai itself through picking apart the mysteries of the Herrscher cores. Although the enigma of the Herrscher cores was not solved, humanity was able to create a key to unlock the gates of Sanctuary. Using most of the Earth's resources, humanity's hopes and dreams were embodied into 13 God Keys. Embedded with the ultimate power of sealing away Honkai energy, the Oath of Judah, using the abilities of the Herrscher of Death and holding over the power of creation, the Abyss Flower. Yeah, it's been called a lot of names, but yeah, the Abyss Flower, I'll retranslate it. Created from the remains of the Herrscher of Flame and possessing the power of destruction, the twin pistols, Judgment of Shamash. And with the ultimate power of domination, the sacred golden blade, the Xuanyuan sword. It was embedded with gems containing the elemental powers of 6 Herrschers, able to absorb the strength of new Herrschers under certain conditions. Using the strength of 13 God Keys, humanity finally gained a significant advantage in their war against the Honkai. In spite of all this, mankind's hopes were still crushed by the strength of the last Herrscher. Yeah, 14th was no joke. Humanity's extinction was imminent, but May refused to give up so easily. She knew that when civilization began anew, so too would the Honkai invasion. Thus, she decided to plant the seeds of her society's vengeance. She bound her life's work to genetic imprints, so that when the future generation came into contact with them, they would form stigmata. Girls with existing stigmata were put into cryostasis, awaiting the rise of humanity. The sisters Nua and Fushi were tasked with keeping the Xuanyuan sword safe until the time was right. 50,000 years later, civilization began anew in a place called Shenzhou, and as had been foretold, the Honkai rose up once again. Waking up from their deep slumber, the sisters traveled the land searching far and wide for a worthy wielder of the blade. When the girl named Jishuan Yuan held the sword in her hand, the stigmata embedded deep within her body awakened. And so, the long and bitter war between the Honkai and mankind began once again, and this time the war would last thousands of years more. That's where we get. Oh, and this is the second chapter. So let me, is there, this is, oh, I just go back once. That's interesting. This website works in an interesting way. I thought it would be more annoying, but Key of the Void. Oh, this is the blank key. This isn't the keys of the void. I was thinking the wrong thing. Okay, blank key. This is actually an interesting one to read about. I'm glad we found this. On this planet, the Honkai grew with civilization. In the previous era of civilization, the 9th Herrscher created a black hole that swallowed the entire continent of Mu. 1/6 of the world's population was instantly lost, and what little social structure there was collapsed shortly after. Those who survived lived on harsh conditions. Firemoth was aware that the threat of the Honkai was growing ever stronger, ever more rapidly. The next Herrscher would definitely bring about a greater disaster. 6 months later, the 10th Herrscher made her appearance. 10th Herrscher was born from a chef who gained the ability to turn invisible. She tried to attack Professor May, who was dining in her restaurant, but was stopped by the Firemoth soldier, Kevin. On the Herscher's body, May found a strange gem, which suspected it to be the 10th Herrscher core. Its physical structure was almost identical to that of a Herrscher core, but for some reason it was far less powerful. Within the next 3 days, 15 humans were turned into Herrscher-like beings across different cities. 10 days later, this number had risen to 92. Gems identical to the first, resembling a Herrscher core, were found on each and every single one of their bodies. The 10th Herscher's title was the Herrscher of Domination, but the Firemoth preferred to call her the Herrscher of Legion. Those 1,000 unfortunate humans were turned into Herrschers were numbered from L10-001 to L10-1000. Every part of the Herrscher of Legion was significantly weaker than any other Herrscher before her. Other Herrschers took their powers from a specific element. The Herrscher of Lightning, for example, bent electricity to her whim with terrifying efficiency, but each body of the Herrscher of Legion only had very simple abilities. L10-001, the chef that tried to attack Professor May, was able to turn invisible by controlling the direction of light around her, by bending the air itself. one of the Herrscher of Wind's abilities. But L10001 herself did not have any of the other powers that the Herrscher of Wind did, such as controlling air pressure to create vortexes and whirlwinds. There was no way to tell who would be corrupted and turned into a Herrscher. L10001 to L10100 came from all over the world. Their personalities, races, ages, and physical conditions were extremely diverse. Nobody knew why one would become a Herrscher. Every time a Herrscher was caught, it ended its own life before any interrogation or experiments could be conducted, leaving humanity with many unanswered questions about this hellish phenomena. Worth taking note was of the incident regarding L10997, who was a high-ranking member of Firemoth, who was After L10997 was defeated, all members of Firemoth were required to take part in scheduled tests for Honkai corruption. And for people who don't know, that's Klein. Or Klein. Pretty sure it was Klein anyway. Was one of the Herrscher of Legion puppets. Professor May believed that each member of the Herrscher of Legion made use of the principle of quantum entanglement to communicate over indefinite distances. The incident regarding L10524 seemed to prove this theory. She used to be an ordinary salesgirl, but after her corruption she attacked one of the Firemoth's manufacturing plants in the Rhine. This facility's location was supposed to be kept secret. The only way she could have known its location was if L10997 had told her, but L10997 never once left the headquarters, and all communications in and out of the Firemoth were tracked very meticulously. No suspicious messages were found. In the 4 months that the Herrscher of Legion sowed her seeds of destruction, she attacked many of Firemoth's crucial infrastructures and at the same time wreaked havoc in major cities. The scale of the disaster was even worse than the Herrschers before her, because there were so many of them, and their tactical assaults were just too coordinated. Mankind, habituated to fighting a single powerful Herrscher, scrambled to deal with the chaos as best they could, but it proved to be an uphill struggle. After conducting research into the nature of the Herrscher's attacks, Professor May realized that its objective always revolved around the facilities where God Keys were being created. That was to say, the God Keys made with the other Herrscher cores were being targeted. To defeat the Herrscher of Legion, Professor May moved her God Key research to a secret island facility located somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, codenamed P-21. She assigned an elite guard, led by Kevin, to protect the area. After the transfer, May informed Firemoth that the unnumbered God Key she had been working on, the Key of the Void, or the Blank Key, had been completed and would soon be combat ready. 2 days later, 200 members of the Herrscher of Legion were spotted in the waters around P-21. 15 minutes later, L10997 ordered Kevin to bring most of his troops with him to meet them in battle. 3 hours later, L10997 led 540 members of the Herrscher of Legion and invaded the facility, seeking to destroy the Key of the Void before it could be used against them, steal the Herrscher cores of wind and lightning, and slaughter every last human on the island. Unfortunately, the Herrscher of Legion had fallen right into May's trap. The Key of the Void had long since been completed and fully operational. She sent the message to headquarters in the hopes that the scattered members of the Herrscher would all congregate at the facility to attack, so she could get rid of them all at once. The Key of the Void, a battlesuit able to absorb the energies of different Herrscher cores. What made it different from other God Keys was that it turned the user's body itself into a weapon. Look familiar? From her research, May deduced that the Honkai energy within a Herrscher came from the realm of imaginary space, and Herrscher cores were the key to accessing the imaginary space. I'm sorry. The core of the Herrscher only contained a small fraction of its Honkai energy. The God Key's law of nihility allowed it to draw out all the Honkai energy stored in the Herrscher core could only do so for a short period before it had to recharge for at least 2 hours. Hence, there was no way for the man-made God Keys to truly harness the full powers of the Herrscher, continuously draw from the core's Honkai energy to do battle. The Key of the Void allowed a human to fuse with the Herrscher core. It allowed a human to quickly link up with imaginary space. It allowed a human to quickly become a Herrscher themselves. By the time L-10-997 led her forces into May's laboratory, she had already equipped the Key of the Void. She first inserted the Herrscher core of lightning into the battlesuit, successfully linking up with imaginary space. This gets into a lot of weird reincarnation stuff in the story, but I wonder if this is why the current era May turned into the Herrscher of Thunder? Because clearly the Herrscher of Thunder wasn't May in the previous era, because May worked with the moths. But it makes me wonder if her connecting to the core is what made it so that when she was reincarnated, she ended up being the next Herrscher. It's interesting. The link persisted for 201 seconds, and 320 members of the Herrscher of Legion were killed. May's body was unable to take the strain afterwards, and the link was broken. She looked badass, though. 10 minutes later, May inserted the Herrscher core of wind into the battlesuit. The link persisted for 65 seconds, and 100 members of the Herrscher of Legion were killed. The drastic decrease in link duration proved one of May's theories, that fighting with the Key of the Void would place a massive burden on the user's body. Luckily, by this point, Kevin had vanquished all the enemies outside and rushed back into the P-21 facility. L-10-997 gathered the remaining members of the Herrscher and concentrated all their efforts on attacking the two. In the midst of fighting, May took hold of the God Key of Destruction, the Judgment of Shamash. The Key of the Void bonded with the Herrscher core of flame within the sword. Although this link only lasted 5 seconds, the strength of the 7th Herrscher was more than enough to exterminate every last enemy. And there's the first look at the Vermilion Knight suit, the suit using the core of flame. Oh, that's crazy. It's funny, because the story in the game made it sound like, oh, Otto experimented on the blank key and fused the what is it? Not Conquest. What was the fire one called again? I don't know, I can't remember, and I'm not going to waste too much time on it, but they made it sound like he fused the gem to the suit. But from the sounds of it, that's just how the suit works. It takes on the trait, so he probably did very little to the blank key. He just found out how it worked. The fight against the 10th Herrscher had come to an end, but testing the Key of the Void in combat had caused severe, irreparable damage to Professor May's body. For her sake, Firemoth forbade May from using the battlesuit ever again. As they had to find other tasks for her, the Key of Void project had to be put on hold. Haste, that's it. Hello. But yeah, haste was the one that's used mostly in the English. And I think that's the last page. Yeah, that was the last page. Okay. There we go. I'm glad we found those pages. I knew that there was a manga about the blank key, but I didn't know it was Divine Key, and I didn't know it wasn't translated. So I'm really glad we got to that. Thank you for suggesting that website. I'm gonna have to keep the Here, I'm gonna move this Manga Dex back to my main browser so I don't close it. Because that site seems to have everything well organized, so if I ever can't find anything, that's where I'm gonna look. Oh, and this is scrolled down because I needed a thumbnail picture. But AE Invasion is really weird on the official website, so hopefully this is not missing anything. Let me see actually. It says there's 15 chapters, and then for some reason Saint Freya High and 1 chapter of Divine Key is here. I don't know what's wrong with this website. Let me quickly check. Anti-Entropy Invasion. Wait. Oh boy, this is sorted a little differently than what mine is. Is it this one? No. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm just probably gonna stick with the official website is very confusing. If you'll get lost. Yeah. I have looked up for the order elsewhere. My main issue is that it seems like they're missing random chapters, or the chapters are in the wrong place. And I know I had that issue at the beginning. Hopefully this is everything. It's kind of hard to tell. Because it looks like on Manga Dex they have a lot of these as a single series. Just the Honkai Impact 3rd manga, which technically is true. These are all just one continuous story. But this also makes it a little hard to find everything. Is this the chapter I'm looking at? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that, and I'll just read what's on the website. That's that. We'll just go from this. But this looks like it's going to be continuing from the end of Gratitude Arc. Possibly, or this might actually be before Gratitude Arc. This might be in the middle of Saint Freya High. Yeah, this is the middle of Saint Freya High when she's still recovering. Okay. I follow a lot of different people who watch Honkai. And, well, watch and play, whatever. But I found someone who posted a guide for streamers of doing them. And technically, I think one of the things they said is you can read Divine Key, like, right at the beginning. I didn't do that, but... But yeah, I've been following something that someone sent for streamers. It was sent to a few different streamers. But let's see. Saint Freya High log entry. I don't feel like reading the number. Recovery from the invasive stigma was on track. Major Himiko Murata, however, passed out on duty during a secret mission. We managed to evacuate Himiko from the mission site, but her Honkai levels proved unstable. Her poor Honkai adaptability made her extremely vulnerable to Honkai concentration spikes like these. Please be alright, Himiko. Please. I'll pray for you in my prayer room. I'm assuming this is Teresa. Why is my voice dying? I need water. Okay, let's hope that helps. If all else fails, I'll ask Grandpa for help, and if he won't listen, then I'll throw a tantrum or 2, maybe 3. Just be alright, Himiko. I'm wondering when this is now. She was on a secret mission. Could this been like the Chio thing? I know that, as far as I know, I think the Chio thing might not be canon anymore, but again, I've said before, unless I see evidence that, oh, it's impossible that happened, I don't care. It's in the game. I'll just believe what the game says. That's St. Freya High Medical Bay Intensive Care Unit. Yeah, Terry's so cute. Begin injection of serum HD-423 into the subject. HD-423 failed to reduce Honkai levels in the subject. Honkai spike detected. Subject zombification imminent. Yeah, it would make sense if this was after the Chio mission, especially if Kiana's here and she knows about it, because she was there. Aunt Himiko. Aunt Himiko. How did it come to this? She fell asleep. 100% she fell asleep. Oh. Ah! Oh no. Lots of taps. Kiana. Dad? What are you doing here? Where have you been for 4 years? You left me without a word. You can't just pop out like that. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Don't you dare run away this time. I'm gonna sucker punch you so hard. Dang. Why? Why did you shoot me? I'm sorry, Kiana. You've been infected by the Honkai as well. I have no choice but to kill you before you become a monster and destroy our world. Monster? And screaming. Oh, God, what's wrong, Kiana? Had a bad dream? Aw. Ah, is this teacher Welt? It looks like Welt. I've heard rumors that Welt snuck into St. Freya and was a teacher for a while. Mrs. Welt, that's the funniest thing ever. She doesn't look too happy. Aw. These two. There's something wrong with Kiana. She couldn't even finish 2 bowls today when she could easily eat 6. Don't worry about Major Himiko, Kiana. The school has plenty of high-tech facilities to help cure her. Open! Best sound effect. Principal Teresa. I'm here with some bad news, girls. I see you just called me 30 minutes ago. Major Himiko. Oh my gosh. Don't do that! That's mean! Himiko is on her way to full recovery. That's mean! That bimbo is sure super tough. Didn't expect her to get it so fast. I actually hope to hospitalize that silly girl for a few months to get her to behave. Bimbo? Silly girl? Let's party like it's 1999. What the hell? Don't do that. Partying with bitter melon juice? Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, Bronya actually chugs the stuff. Oh, Kiana, are you alright? I was just joking with you. Kiana. It was my fault. I messed up during the secret mission and almost killed Auntie Himiko. It's alright, Kiana. You just need more training. But I'm a Kaslana. I promised my old man that I will protect the people I love, but I'm failing at every little thing. Aunt Teresa, I don't want to mess up no more. Yeah, just judging by the lighting, I'm assuming this is when she got possessed. When they went to Chio. Ah, that's not a problem at all, Kiana. Aunt Terry is going to give you the most hellish training there is. I hope you're ready for this. Yeah, I just quickly scrolled when I was looking for the thumbnail and I saw this and I was like, hey, that'd be cool background. Okay, so we got Einstein, Tesla. That's supposed to be Welt? Tesla's robots look a little different. Bucolia, not sure. Sin Mall. Yeah, not sure who that is. Gentle sirs, the third Herrscher has been tracked down. She is now located at St. Freya High, Valkyrie Dorms. The time has come for us to reclaim our property. I will now brief you on our mission to recover the third... Wait! Didn't our sovereign tell us to get his permission before taking any actions against the Herrschers? Our sovereign? Indeed. He's seated right here beside me from the start. But our sovereign has been hiding and changing his identity for many years. How would I know if that wasn't an imposter from... My dear Tesla, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Who is this? Gravity. And of course they had to make it look lewd. I hope we've resolved our little issue of discipline. Commence with the briefing, my lovely Cocolia. Is this one of the Joyce clones? Is that what this is? Of course, my Lord Sovereign. Ah, because we know that's something Cocolia was up to. I'm pretty sure it was Cocolia who made clones of Joyce. Because that person definitely had blue hair. Kokai fighter. St. Freya High, Valkyrie Dorms. Oh. Look at that, you guys are part of the game. She's cute playing video games. Oh my gosh. Oh. Can't I win even once? Sneaky reach forces her to continue. Oh, or is she helping her win? Eat your meds? What? She was shooting pills? Dragon may cry. Yeah, this chapter looks like it's full of silly fan service. Oh boy. I defeated the Bronya. But what did I press to perform her super attack? And you're just smirking. Oh, knock knock. Oh no. Sorry for disturbing you at late hours like this. I'm Principal Teresa's new admin officer. Oh boy. Madame Teresa wants to talk to May in her office right now. The Bronya's going as well. Apologies, Miss Sachik. The principal wanted to see May. Facial scan results null. The Bronya shall call Teresa to make sure. This bunny is more vigilant than I like. Be a good girl and nobody gets hurt. Oh gosh. Settle down, Bunny. I can easily kill her with another shock. The fuck? Hostile subject. Release May right now. Project Bunny 19C Heavy Particle Cannon. Target locked. Oh my gosh. Oh crap. I'm kind of upset because I can't read that. I used to be able to read Cyrillic. I used to be pretty good with reading Cyrillic. I wouldn't be surprised if that's just Russian for fire, but I'm sad I can't read it. It's been a long time since I practiced any Russian. St. Freya High, Teresa's training cabin. Are you liking the new battlesuit so far, Kiana? Oh, is this when she got that battlesuit? It feels pretty tight on Terry, but is this really a battlesuit? To be honest, it feels like some kinky body sleeve. You did a temp bondage play before, I remember. Oh gosh, Kiana constantly says that type of stuff to Terry. Of course not. I'll give you a rundown. This is White Comet, a third-generation Valkyrie battlesuit issued to B-rank Valkyries. Trainees like you usually can't get gear like these. Mastering the White Comet will definitely make you stronger than ever before. However, even good A-rankers need at least 3 months of training to get used to the nuances of a third-gen suit. What? 3 months? I thought we agreed to make me strong quickly. I know, that's why I brought you here to my special training cabin. This training cabin will scan your memories for strong opponents, and then... Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Shixel Tech will use your memory fragments and create an image of that enemy. Sounds like a lame arena boss fighting game. Is it called Honkai Third? Oh boy. Who's gonna fight Sakura? Hey, aren't you that Miko priestess we met in Nagazora City? Why are you here? And why are you in a weird bondage play? It's her again. How did Kiana know about her? Oh, Teresa. Don't want to remember weird mouth-to-mouth with her. No crazy bats and tiny tubby. I did say this system scans your memories to create enemies. Evil horns of Terry. They may not be as strong as the real enemies you fought before, but they still pack quite a punch, so you better watch out. Combat is the best teacher for any Valkyrie. Don't worry, I'll take care of you if you do get hurt. Kiana, just grumpy. Ah, hurt me? I don't think she can even get close enough to touch me. Let's rock, Aunt Terry. It's interesting that Teresa actually didn't know that the girls helped her. Or I guess she kinda knew that May helped, because she saw May in the dream. Hostile subject is still standing after taking a direct hit from Project Bunny. Project Bunny, prep second salvo, kinetic energy rounds. Even a tank division won't stop me, Zaychik. Though toying with you might be fun, my schedule is rather packed. Oh. Das Vidanya, Bunny. And then he broke Project Bunny. Project Bunny. Don't be sad, Zaychik. You're next. I won't kill you, Zaychik. Kokolia begged me to spare your life. Be a good girl, stay down, and thank your Matushka after this. Whoop. That's someone who could probably actually deal with you. Oh, and I thought Shixel Valkyries were crap. Yeah. One of my best friends is Russian. So when I told her the name of the character early on, this was almost a year ago, I told my friend the names of the characters, and she's like, wait, did you say Bronya Zajac? And she translated it for me. But yeah, she's literally just Armor Bunny. Just look at what we've got here, and I thought Kiana was fighting with Bronya again. I didn't expect a rat to sneak its way in. Alright, little Valkyrie. Mind if I know your name? Far East Branch, A-Rank Valkyrie, Fuhua. Release May and get down on the floor, thief. And then Teresa's training cabin again. Oh, we're gonna go back and forth. Wait, are these all people she's beaten? I don't recognize this one. This one... I feel like I should recognize this one, but I don't. Because obviously Sakura we recognize, but I'm not sure who the other ones are, if these are from Kiana's memories. Maybe I'll find out in Second Eruption. And that's why I don't recognize them, but... Sinmal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know for sure. We did read the Gratitude arc last week. And then again, that character kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure who it is. They're all characters from GGZ. I wonder if they were like people who zombified from her school or something, because we know Kiana went around beating zombies and fighting off Honkai while she was in school. 7-win streak. When I first used the training cabin, I couldn't even make it past the 4th enemy. Kiana seems super gifted in fighting. Well, she's a Kaslana after all. Cecilia, your daughter is really living up to your legacy. Kiana, do you want a break? Break? I could totally beat up another dozen of these. Oh, final boss. Oh. Hang it, it's May. No matter, I won't go easy on her. Herrscher May. Well, partial Herrscher. This is the final fight, Kiana. You need a way better enemy than that. Let me fight you instead. Oh boy. This voice. Why is he the most feared enemy in Kiana's memories? 'Cause he beat the shit out of her. Kaslana super strength. Of course, you need a Kaslana to test a Kaslana. Oh boy. I must stop this test. What? Yeah, system's kinda broken. Good job, Teresa. It's been a while, Kiana. How long has it been? 4 years? Dad, I've been looking for you all this time. Look no further, baby doll. Your old man is right here. Now let me see if you're harder after 4 years. That's Siegfried. I can't wait to read Second Eruption because I know he's gonna be in it. God damn it, Siegfried. Why are you like this? You frickin' airhead. Dirty scum. And another weird sound effect you will never see anywhere but in Honkai. Krapow. Yep, perv Ziggy. You left me without a word 4 years ago. I had to go around the world just to look for you. I'm gonna give you a world of hurt right now. Come on, Kiana. Neko Punchy X ready. I'm just a bunch of codes. Go easy on me. Even better, I'm gonna practice tearing you to pieces so I can do the same to the real old man when I see him. Now that's my baby doll. Hope you learned something useful after these 4 years, cause you're gonna need it. Oh, And more of the crazy fighting with Fuhua. And of course Fuhua's not wearing pants. The dude's a man of culture. I mean... He's definitely a man of culture. He could tone it down a little bit every now and then, though. That's his friggin' daughter. And this time he knows it. In Chapter 5, he didn't know it. That was just the hologram whatever. But he knows it, and he still said it. I want to know who this fake Joyce person is. It looks like she's wearing probably just underwear and a top. Like, this is really common way to sleep for some people, is to just wear a loose button-up top and your underwear. So, she probably just woke up when she heard the explosion and went to fight. That's probably their logic for her being in her pajamas. But... Admirable, little Valkyrie. I did not expect you to survive that. You can bend the forces of gravity on a whim. That's right, I have mastery over the nature of gravity itself. I can manipulate the weight of anything within my sights. Your attacks are nothing against my powers, and I can tread my foes with a simple snap of my finger. Know this, little Valkyrie. I'm the first Herrscher. There's no way you can beat me. Herrscher? To be honest, your Herrscher powers sound pretty lame. Toying with gravity is one of my many powers. My true powers would be... Wait, what are my true powers? Yeah, it's not the real one. An opening. Oh, leap, and what the heck? Who was just gonna smack this man 1,000 times all at once? Ha, do you think you can beat me with speed alone? Dream on. Your pathetic attacks will never breach my defenses. And shatter. Yeah, she does it. And gets me. It's frickin' Fuhua. You can't stop Fuhua. You talk too much and revealed too many secrets. Oh no. No, don't say that. You might not survive. You can alter the gravity of things within your sight. I simply created an illusion to distract you. Word of advice, friend. Speak carefully and act quickly. Why, you little... Hope you've learned your lesson. Try not to mess up next time, sir. There's no need to dally around any longer. I must make my escape quickly. Did I give you permission to leave? Creepy glowy marks on his face? Is that supposed to be a stigma, or... I don't remember giving you permission to leave this place, and I don't like it when stupid little Valks try to teach me things. Have fun with 100 times gravity. Squirm all you like, worm. Curses, I can't move at all. Kinda hot though, oh no. I wanted to spare Raiden Ryoma's little girl, but arrogant little brats like you convinced me to just rip out the Herrscher core from her. Time for some payback, little Valk. Oh. Okay, there's a Brzap. I'm assuming that's supposed to be from him. But what happened? Wait a sec, why is her body still in one piece? And where is that third Herrscher? What? Oh. Oh. That Brzap was not from him. It's still warm. This idiot shed plenty of blood to protect my cowardly host. I guess I'll have to paint this place with the scumbag's blood. Hey brat, are you talking to me? Ha, the scumbag actually does talk. I love how she put lipstick on with frickin' Fuhua's blood. Frickin' Herrscher of Thunder. Third Herrscher personality detected. Begin detonation sequence. 5-minute countdown initiated. Stupid human failsafe. 5 minutes will be more than enough for me. Oh, is that how the bomb works? She has 5 minutes to get back to normal. Okay. So that's why when she uses the Herrscher powers in the game near the beginning, it doesn't just kill her. I always wondered that. I always thought it's like, well, if she has this bomb, why doesn't it kill her ever? Why? Leave me alone. Important number? No. I really should just turn that phone off. Ay. Hope you like the feeling of your blood boiling inside your veins, scum. Of course they give an upskirt. Oh, and of course that's how they're gonna end it. Her starting the fight. It seems like it. That was kind of the feeling I got, but it was kind of like it was almost like a hate love is a weird way to put it. But when we were reading the first few manga, it seemed like the Herrscher said that she cared about Kiana and would not let anyone hurt Kiana because Kiana's the only person to fight her and win. That she's lost to Kiana multiple times. And so she cares about Kiana because in her mind, the only person allowed to kill her or that otherwise she is going to kill is Kiana. Like Kiana's not allowed to die to anyone but her. It's a weird... Apparently. But yeah, it's a weird kind of hate boner, I guess. But yeah, it's also in the story, right? I think it was it chapter 7? In chapter 7 of the story, I think. I think it's May and the Herrscher of Thunder are talking to each other about whether they should try to save Kiana. And then they said that, hey, this is the one thing we agree on. We both want to save her. But I don't know, it's genetics. Kaslana and May. They go together. Okay. Oh, we're back to the training room. Oh. Why not? Let's get some sillies in. We got swoosh. Whack. That's right, baby doll. You'll need to beat me first to get out of here. That goes without saying, you dirty old man. The fight may look intense, but they seem to be holding back. Is it because Kiana really wants to see her father? I suppose so. My sad little Siegfried really misses our baby girl. Alert, May Raiden's failsafe bomb has been armed. Oh no. What? Mac. Stop the training, Kiana. An assailant identifying himself as the first Herrscher invaded our campus and abducted May Raiden. Someone got into St. Freya High and has kidnapped May. What? May? Dad, I really gotta go and save my friend, but we aren't done with our training yet. Just end the training. I gotta go and save May. She's in danger. Is May your boyfriend? Wait, that's a girl's name. You gotta kidding me. Did you go lesbo? Ooh, that's hot. For fuck's sake, Siegfried! Siggy! Oh my god. Going lesbo has nothing to do with this. I have to go and save my friend. Get out of my way if you're not helping, you dirty pervy old man. She doesn't deny it. Though honestly, seeing this, I feel like Kiana being a lesbian would be because her dad is such a perv. I feel like Kiana was pushed to be a lesbian because her dad weirded her out. It'd be nice if Siegfried was in the game more. Good. We Kaslanas will do whatever it takes to save the ones we love. But I know your friend Mayraiden is the third Herrscher. I'm sorry, baby doll. Herrschers must be destroyed for our species to live. Do not forget the Kaslana oath. Our duty is to protect the world from the Honkai menace. Tad. Why? Judgment of Shamash. Oh, there's a boom. Yeah. It's a swoosh. Oh, it just shot behind her. Siegfried, are you crazy? You just fired Judgment of Shamash at max power. That's Kiana, your baby girl. Sorry, baby doll, I have no choice. I'm seeing my own memories. Is this from 4 years ago? What's going on? What happened to me? Kiana remembering what happened. I must atone for the mistakes I've made 4 years ago. Wait, they're there too? This is the isn't this supposed to be the basement of Saint Freya? Good. Teresa seems to have fallen for our trap. Our bait won't last, but no matter. We're just footsteps away from the secret that Otto has been hiding. Yep, they distracted them and went there. But yeah, she doesn't have one that she remembers, and we know why, but I don't remember anything that happened before I turned 9. My old man, Siegfried, told me that my head was injured in a crazy accident. That's why I couldn't remember anything at all, not even my name. I told him I couldn't remember my name. He gave me these words after a long, awkward silence. Your name is... I don't think it matters. You are my daughter, and that's all you need to know. He told me that my last name is Kaslana, that my mom died before I turned 2. Dad then took me away from the rest of the family to live in a lone forest cabin. Dad was really nice to me. He gave me anything that I wanted. But I wasn't happy. He neither smiled at me nor celebrated my birthday. In fact, he would get drunk on my special day. He would mention 2 names while passed out. Cecilia, Kiana. Yeah, I guess he's not doing a very good job as a father, but I also know that he's a defender of humanity. When he said he worked for a really powerful organization known as Shixel, but he left it and became a lone wolf. A lone wolf that still did anything he could to fight the Honkai. Why would you keep on fighting when you're so badly wounded already? Dad always came back from his battles bearing terrible wounds. I'm a Kaslana. My blood rises when I see people attacked by the Honkai. It's the first time that Dad ever smiled at me. Those words hit me deeply. I want to become a fearless soldier fighting to defend the people. I want to become a true Kaslana. Dad then taught me the gun kata techniques of House Kaslana, but stay at home, girl. I will not let you take part in the fight. This lasted until one winter 2 years later. Another battle. Dad was heavily wounded. Dad, I patched him up and got him into bed. I won't let them hurt my daddy again. That was what I told myself when I took the gun. Oh no. She's gonna be exposed to too much Honkai energy. But things didn't really go my way. The Honkai beast was too powerful for me. It was about to deal the final blow. What are you trying to do to my baby doll? I thought Dad would be really mad at me after defeating that Honkai beast. Sorry, I just wanted to protect you. I don't want to see you hurt again. This has to be the first time he saw her as Kiana. If he was drinking on her birthday and he never called her by her name, he probably just saw her as some clone. He probably hated himself. But when he heard her say that she wanted to protect him, he probably realized she really was a Kaslana. Your birthday's today, right? I'm so sorry. I should have celebrated it with you. Let's go get a huge cake and food and start a party. My sweet baby girl. I'm so very proud of you, Kiana Kaslana. That was the day when Dad gave me my best birthday gift. My name. Dad and I made an oath. We swore to do our best to fight for all that's beautiful in this world. These words echo the true spirit of House Kaslana. I thought things would get better from there. I never would have thought that AE Invasion was when you got Kiana's backstory. Holy crap. Dad became a really different person after giving me my name. He made the worst food ever, but I knew he was doing his best. He also tried to teach me how to drink and flirt. What the hell, Siegfried? He had an internal conflict since that's not... Yeah. Like, I don't blame him. I get it. I'm glad he opened up to her and he learned to care for her, but... It's a hard situation, right? Like, I think it was the Herrscher of the Void that called it out, that Siegfried lost his real daughter in order to save Kiana, and that she didn't understand why he would ever do such a thing. The old man did everything he could think of. Though he really sucked at being a dad, I got to fight along his side as his little girl. Dad was really good at fighting. I wanted to be like him and fight for the people I loved. 1 year passed, then one day came. Dad just disappeared. What is this place? How did I get here? Dad, he's wounded. Where is his arm? Alright, baby doll. We Kaslanas will do whatever we can to protect those we love. I've done my part, little Kiana. It's time for you to do yours, baby doll. No. No. No one must know the truth. It didn't happen. I'm not supposed to remember this. I'm not supposed to remember this. It's a nightmare. No one must know the truth. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm not supposed to remember this. No one must know the truth. This is a nightmare. It didn't happen. This is a nightmare. No one must know the truth. I'm not supposed to remember this. What just happened? What happened just then? I think I remembered something only to forget it. So she's so traumatized by the incident when the Herrscher of the Void first woke up that she literally refuses to remember it. She doesn't want to remember it. She's just so badly traumatized. And I mean, it makes sense. I could only imagine finding out that you ripped your own father's arm off, that you nearly killed him. Made up your mind yet, Kiana? Give up on your friend, May. She is a Honkai Herrscher. Even if you save her, you'll have to kill her to live up to our Kaslana oath. Kill May? No way. I'll never do that. Foolish girl, if you won't listen, then I'll have to kill you right here. Oh, and he uses the sword. How could that be? He just unlocked the seal of the judgment of Shamash. Stop this madness, Siegfried. Judgment of Shamash. Oh, it's way under form. He unsealed the judgment of Shamash. The judgment of Shamash. Why do I keep pronouncing it differently? The judgment of Shamash unleashes the full might of its Honkai core by assuming its way under form. Shixel archives record an incident where the full fury of the judgment reduced an entire city to ash. But such fury also consumed its wielder. Wait, this training system is based on memories. Kiana has seen this blade before. That means Siegfried tried. Stop being stupid, girl. You'll have to kill the Herrscher eventually. If you won't listen, then I'll shoot you myself. No, don't make me do this. Giving up already, baby doll. I thought you're tougher than this. Still remember the promise we made, Kiana. We're supposed to do whatever we can to protect those we love. That's right. I don't care if she's a Herrscher or not. I've promised the old man that I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love. The real old man won't get in my way when my friend's in danger. Eat lead, you fake. Finally made up your mind, baby doll. Whoa. So he never intended to kill his own girl. What a relief. It seems you've learned a lot in these 4 years. My little baby doll can really take care of herself now. Listen to your heart and have faith in your choices, Kiana. We're Kaslanas. We're the fools who would give up everything to save the people we love. I really hate to say this, baby doll. It's time for me to go. You shall live up to the Kaslana oath and keep up the good fight, Kiana Kaslana. Ah, Teresa, I didn't really notice you up there. Aren't you excited to see me again? Excited? You gotta be kidding me. I still haven't taken revenge on you for taking away my best friend Cecilia. You haven't changed at all. Guess that means I can safely leave my darling baby doll in your hands. She's a bit slow and needs a little push, but she'll be a great Valkyrie. This place looks underground. Shoddy design. There should be a window for the moon. I've met everyone I loved under the moon, under the beautiful moon. Teresa, Cecilia, my baby Kiana. This place would be so much nicer with some moonlight. But seeing you is enough for me, Kiana. You are the princess of the moon, my one and only darling girl. Okay, did anyone else notice that? You are the princess of the moon. According to APHO, every time Honkai is mentioned or Kiana is thought about, people look up at the moon and get sad. Is Kiana literally the princess of the moon now in the future story? Is she just on the moon? I love all these little hints and tidbits that they put in the old content. Like, how did they know? Like, how far ahead did they plan? Yeah, the foreshadowing is crazy. It's kind of like how... What manga was it? I think it was Saint Freya High. No. It was Gratitude Arc. It was the end of Gratitude Arc last week, where Teresa said that she had to keep training the girls because someday they would need a light to burn through the darkness. And that's exactly what Kiana says in one of the latest cinematics. It's one of Kiana's quotes. It's just so crazy. The amount of foreshadowing Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the people reading, like, people making the new stuff are reading the old stuff to pick up ideas. Unless they literally planned it, and if they planned it, they're geniuses. Holy crap. Oh, there's so much foreshadowing. This is why I wanted to read the manga. This is why I love this. Kiana, the Princess of the Moon. Oh, I love finding these things. Take care, baby doll. Poor Kiana. What just happened, Kiana? Are you alright? I don't know. He was so close, but I couldn't remember anything. I just can't remember anything that happened before. We'll fix that problem afterwards. We have to go and rescue May now. Follow me to the arsenal. I'll get the Zuda and teach those vile scum a lesson. Otto. Oh boy. I'm not amused. I expected this fight to be a lot more challenging. Oh, more badass Herrscher May. She's playing with him. Oh my gosh, May. Oh, locked. This is Shixel property, you filthy little thieves. I guess you're Teresa, the famous Shixel Valkyrie. I'm surprised. It's been years since It's years, yet you failed to gain an inch. Getting too many pats on your head. Anti-Entropy scum. I saw right through your tricks. Give up and Shixel will be merciful. Quite frankly, I'm a little amused. Didn't expect Otto to order his little pet to get us, while risking the loss of his Herrscher. It seems this place is far more important than that lightning-wielding girl. Your delay tactics won't work. These archives have the highest levels of security. Even if you hack into our core computers, you'll need 7 hours to break the codes. You'll never get anything out of here. 7 hours, 32 minutes, and 46 seconds to be precise, Madame Teresa. What? How did you do that? Hey, you're programmers, Shixel. I love the jokes. A brute force attack takes time, but having a back door will speed things up. Turned out that Otto failed to remove my special bypass even after 60-odd years. 60-odd years? Wait, are you really her? But the archive said you were killed in a freak accident. I'll figure that out later. I'll teach you what happens when you try to steal from us. Titan A2304, initiate observer shift and exit quantum state. Quantum state? So the stealth that machines have means they're literally taking a quantum state? I don't think they ever said that in the game. Invading Grace. Anti-Entropy managed to make this a reality. They can hide Titans in quantum state and instantly summon them. Oh, I've seen this shot before. This is going to delay me for a while, Kiana. I'm counting on you to save May. I'm quite pissed that you brought Titans to this fight. Who are you trying to scare, primary school kids? The principal is in the house. Time to teach you the proper manners of greeting an S-rank Shixel Valkyrie. Oh, we're going back to this. I can't believe that the first Herrscher turned out to be such a pathetic lowlife. This can't be. We're both Herrschers, but she's way more powerful than I am. I'm done playing with you. Time for me to fry a worm. Herrscher activity level rising. Activating level 2 security measures. I guess they only taught you to talk tough at school, little Valk. So what's hurting you, sweetheart? Your papa want to take a look. Papa's still standing while you're bent over hurting and moaning like a baby. Guess that means Papa wins. He's about to get his ass kicked. Titan strike team deployed, initiating battle routines. The Oath of Judah. It binds the Honkai and in zombies and beasts to weaken them, but these lovely titans of mine should counter your weapon. You anti-entropists really have no idea how the Oath of Judah works. Alright, Bimbo, I'm going to show you that you can also use the Oath of Judah like this. Yep, she's just gonna smash them. Oh, is she gonna count in German? Eins, smash. Chases integrity compromised by object thrown by hostile nun. She's throwing it like a toy. That thing weighs 152 kilograms. Which Robo-Dumbo wants to go next? Threat apocalyptic. Adopt countermeasure routine 05 and smash that go. Target adopted evasive maneuvers retargeting. Oh. She's just gonna smash them all. That's why. Combat Protocol Kappa 5N2 backside attack. Oh my gosh, the leap of grace again. Try. Sorry for smashing your toys, Bimbo. You better behave or this spear might slip a little. Oh dear, our current tech only allows us to warp in 3 titans at a time. I didn't expect them to last long against the heroine of the Second Honkai War, but I do have to get away card in case stupid things happen. Get away card? Indeed, Madame Teresa. Do you see these testing pods? I will now uncloak them to reveal the contents. Take a good look. This isn't a secret. Everyone in Shixel knows that Otto started Siren Project to investigate the powers of the Second Herrscher. And if you're here to steal the Second Herrscher from us, then I'll do everything I can to stop you. Take a closer look at the girls in the pods. Study their faces. Do they remind you of anyone? What? This can't be. Madame Teresa, we have an offer for you. Don't worry, I've disabled the surveillance devices around here. Otto will never find out. Be honest, we snuck into this place just to have a little chat with you. We must talk about how to protect the people we love, Teresa. Yeah, because they all look like Kiana. I'm kind of sad I didn't read this before the first time I went through the story. Because this does just make the main story so much more interesting when you know what's going on. It'd be nice if they actually put the manga in the game. Like, I know there's a link in the game to go to the manga page, but they should fix the sorting and just put a manga page in the game that loads from the website and lets you read it in the game. I feel like more people would read it if it was in the actual client instead of having to go to a browser. Oh, of course they're gonna shred clothes. Papa's gonna teach that nice body of yours a few lessons for running your mouth, little Valk. Yeah, they really need to, because I've seen so many people that have said they don't want to look at story that's outside the game, so they refuse to read the manga, but the manga has so much. You strike like a wet floppy fish, you know that? A worm like you only got this far because some stupid bimbo nerfed me with a heart bomb. So beautiful, so young, yet so rude and stubborn. Papa knows exactly where to strike. I guess this is it for me, huh? That means no more cooking for those stupid girls. I won't miss this rotten, pathetic world, not one bit. There's nothing for me here. Being alive is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. She was lonely, she was ostracized. So when I came into being, I took the liberty of killing everyone who contributed towards her loneliness. A voice in my head tells me that I'm the Third Herrscher. It told me that I am created for the holy purpose of purging humanity from this planet to preserve its purity. That voice felt so real, yet I still doubt my raison d'etre. Her name is May Ryden. I felt her pain, but I felt her joy as well. Her memories felt so real to me, yet I know that none of them was mine. I wield terrible powers. Oh hey, yeah, and I think these were some of the people Kiana fought. Some of them look like them anyway, so it's people from the school. I disintegrate anything I touched. That meant I couldn't touch anything lest it turned to dust. Humans who got near me get infected and transform into zombies. That meant I couldn't talk to anyone lest they turned to a mindless corpse. I have nothing but a mission to destroy humanity. And then this silver-haired girl showed up. We fought many times. I could have killed her in many occasions, but I didn't. For some reason unknown to me, she's the only one who I could talk to, and she just couldn't stop talking about how to save me and all that nonsense. Save me. I wasn't sure if she really meant what she said. Was she lying to me? I felt fear for the first time in my cursed existence. I was scared of the answers to my questions. I chose to end my life in that final battle, but she chose to answer my doubts for me and stretch out her hand. She did that and saved me. I was afraid of my Herrscher powers would hurt her. I hid myself in May's mind. I chose to leave May Ryden be. I chose to study that stupid girl in secret, but my fear only grew. Doing that made me feel... Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Oops. But yeah, doing that made me feel warm. How odd. It turned out there's someone I might miss if I were to die. You talk a lot for a worm, you know that. What are you trying to do? This world may be a putrid wasteland, but I must protect someone from the likes of you. This stupid heart bomb implant isn't going to stop me. I'll reduce you to cinders. The hell? Wait, and then Kiana comes and kicks him. In your face, Umbra. Another Valk to kill. You messed with the wrong girl, fool. She's finally here. The silver-haired weakness of mine. It's kinda cute that the Herrscher of Thunder views Kiana as a weakness. It's like the one person she cares about. The context here is so much better than it is in the game. I've kept you waiting. Sorry, my lady. Have no fear. Kiana the young knight is here. Come on, Kiana. Young knight, what were you thinking? This isn't a fairy tale. I see trails of tears on your face. Were you crying on your way here? How pathetic. Only I can make you cry, Kiana. Nuh-uh, I wasn't crying at all. Face me, you stupid Valk. Just lie here for a while. Alright, you loudmouthed creep. I'll give you a world of mighty hurt for hurting my princess. Watch out, Kiana. You're not a match for him. Trust me, May. Watch me waste this creep. I won't get beat so long as you're here. Hey creep, get your butt out of St. Freya now and I promise I won't shoot you. I'm getting bored of beating you, Valks. Killing one or two may end this nonsense. And I'll start with you. Oh. What? How did I miss? 'Cause you suck. Kiana, I'm gonna pump you full of lead. And you're not using bullets though, Kiana. You're using Honkai energy. My shots aren't breaking that shield. Guess it's time to get a bigger gun. Uh-oh. What is she doing? Max power to Gungnir. So this is... Wait. Gungnir is supposed to be Night Moonbeam. And she got to test Night Moonbeam in VR, but she doesn't actually own Night Moonbeam as far as we know. Huh. I don't know how this works, but okay. Apparently she just has Gungnir. Let's see if you can survive this. And Gungnir destruction's what she shouts in the game. Stupid Valk, do you know who I am? I'm the first Herrscher, the Lord of Gravity. I can bend and twist the laws of physics on a whim. I scoff and laugh at physical constants. I am a god. You cannot hurt a god. I'll show you how stars shatter. Witness my true might, foolish Valkyrie. Even light itself must submit to brute force of gravity. What the hell? Gungnir didn't even hurt him. It's not fair, you're cheating. Kiana. You just went all out at him without knowing what he can do. You're still the big idiot I met on that day. You're making me sick, coward. Are you going to sit here and just watch her die? Damn it, I should have asked Aunt Terry to charge this suit first. You're out of tricks. Good. Time for you to die. Ugh, I can't move. That's it, I'm finished. Get up, idiot. You can only die when I say so. Oh, there it comes again. Herrscher of Thunder's not gonna let you die. Oh, what's this? 60 minutes ago, Teresa's training cabin. We have to go rescue May now. Follow me to the arsenal. I'll get the Judah and teach those vile scum a lesson. Coming message. System integrity restored. My little Teresa, we have intruders in the basement of the central cathedral. I order you to move there at once. Grandpa Otto, be polite. Say Overseer Otto. I don't care, Grandpa. They took my student. I must go save her. The cathedral assets are worth more than your student, and I don't like it when people walk away with my things. Leave the rescue mission to the silver-haired girl next to you. Now, cathedral basement. Kiana, no. Grandpa, Kiana's up against the first Herrscher. She might get killed. The first Herrscher? Don't make me laugh. He's pretty much... Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Don't worry, Teresa. That little girl will be unbeatable with that white comet battlesuit you gave her. Before I forget, Teresa, I did not notice the signal interference. I will be allocating more funding for our surveillance systems. We need to fix some structural integrity issues. Don't be surprised. I activated a global time fracture for both of us. The enemy won't be disturbing us for a while. Take my remaining charge, Kiana. Oh. It's just as I've thought. I may be too weak to wield the Honkai myself, but I can transfer it to a subject of my choosing. Ambient Honkai charging threshold exceeded. Switch to auto charge. Initiating charging. System is now 50% charged, 70% charged, 100% charged. Loading combat system. Oh? Prototype 4th. Oh. Oh, this is Moonbeam then. It just needs more power, I guess? Was this specifically a suit Otto gave Teresa to give Kiana? Wait a second. I never noticed. That's actually kind of cool. I never noticed the mark on the chest. Huh. Okay, well done. I never noticed that the Moonbeam suit, that mark on her chest, that's the mark of the Herrscher of Thunder. And I guess the reason it's there is because she's borrowing power from the Herrscher of Thunder. That's interesting. But yeah, that's interesting that she actually tested the suit for Otto in VR, and I guess Otto snuck it to her so that she would be the one to have it. And it reacts to her having excess Honkai energy. She looks kinda cool with the thunder wings, not gonna lie. Whoa, I can feel May's power flowing into me. This battlesuit is pulsing with her strength. Did she put on a new suit? What trick did you Valks pull off this time? It matters not if to the first Herrscher, I shall crush you with your own weight. Yes, I can feel it. May's resonating with me. Oh. Fancy named Gungnir. Weapon loaded, target acquired. Kiana plus May equals unbeatable, scumbag. Hey scum, do you know what happens to people when who hurt May? Oh, and Gungnir execution. There's her ult. The hell? Oh, but he gone. She just vaporized him. All targets neutralized. Gotta say it like Bratnia Smarty Pants. Oh, May. She's gonna be okay. It's only the... What? What's this? It's only the Fairy Tale by Yuki Kajiura. Who are those little girls in pain, just trapped in castle on the dark side of the moon? 12 of them shining bright and vain, like flowers that blossom just once in years. They're dancing in the shadow, like whispers of love, just dreaming of place where they're free as a dove. They've never been allowed to love in this cursed cage. It's only the fairy tale they believe. It's interesting poem. Look, old man, I kept our promise. I've upheld the Kaslana oath. Is there any more to it? Oh, there is. I don't actually know how far I am because of how weirdly sorted this is. Because like it says 15 there. Maybe it is actually 15. I'm gonna quickly check. Is there another one? Nope, this is the last one. Okay. And then we go to Moonshadow. And I think that one focuses on Fuhua. Late Night Woods to the east of St. Freya. Nope, he lost an arm. Damn it, I won't die here like this. I shall avenge myself one day by killing those stupid Valks. Oh. He runs into the real Welt? Oh no. He's in trouble. The hell? Who are you? I'm a teacher of this school. Well, Mr. Teach, I've some bad news for you. I don't want people to know that I've escaped. No fear. 100G causes minimum pain. They'll just have to clean up the mess. Mr. Welt. Who's that? Do you need help? Oh, I'm glad to see you here, Einstein. Send me back to HQ after I get rid of this guy. Don't worry, I've got this. Wait, what are you doing? This won't hurt. The hell? Oh. Do not doubt the might of the stars. There's no escape for light itself at 10,000 G. And there will be nothing left to clean up. Oh no, he coughs up blood. Damn it. Kokolia's getting better at growing those clones. That one even has his powers. Please take care of your health. You must keep yourself alive to fulfill his dreams. I'm sorry. If he hadn't given up his own life to save mine, don't dwell on the past. He chose you to carry on his will. I can see that your life signs are getting weak. Avoid using his powers if you can. Don't worry, Einstein. I also have some advice for you, Doctor. He always called me Ein. Alright, Ein. Don't trust Kokolia. I think she's planning something in secret. Don't worry, we've made a deal with Teresa. Everything is under control. We shall fulfill his legacy, and that of Anti-Entropy. It seems you're still concerned about me and the others. You two are so much alike in this sense. You're making me miss him, you know? Aww. Indeed, we're running out of time. We must hurry and complete the Celine for her sake. Ah. And again, the moon! This is cute, though. It's funny because you don't see much emotion from Einstein in the story. And the only times you do see emotion, it's usually about Welt, or specifically Joyce. A lot of the old flashbacks. It's cute seeing her interacting with Welt and just being playful with him. Ah. Liked that series. Oh god, is there another frickin' Joyce clone? Again? Kokolia, can you rest for a moment, please? Literally doing the same crap that Otto's been doing, trying to recreate a Herrscher. So I guess to be fair, she's more successful, but... Ah... One sec, just trying to stretch a little bit. My leg's a little sore. Okay. Moonshadow. 40? Is that like the total chapter number of the main story? This is chapter 40? Does that mean the last one we were on, it was chapter 39? Does it actually say that at the beginning? Is there a chapter number anywhere? I don't see a chapter name or number for this one. There is a number 39 there, though, but... Huh. It's interesting. But, let's see what happens in Moonshadow. All this stuff has been so interesting just because I have no idea what to expect. I know some of the lore, but I have no idea the story stuff that happens. Yeah, me too. No idea what's happening. But let's see. Old man running? What? He got shot at? Zing? Thud? Wait, those are Valkyries. Time to head back with us, Dr. Magi. I recognize that name. Who was Dr. Magi? I can't remember him. I can't remember who... Wait! Wasn't he the guy that created the HSN-B1, was it? The serum that Fuhua gave to Himiko. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who invented that serum. The serum that cancels out Honkai. You're a top scientist of Shixel Lab 3. We don't want you dead. Return what you stole from us, and Overseer Otto will show mercy for this matter. Sorry, girl. I never planned to live when I chose to escape. Then I'm sorry, Doctor. Lord Otto also told us to recover what you stole from your corpse. Oh no, here comes another freaking clone. Sorry, young ladies. I'm afraid I can't let you shoot Dr. Maggie or take his things. Show yourself. Thank goodness Kokolia sent you, right? You should choose better meeting place. I'm carrying some really important things here. Calm down, old man. Kokolia, Dr. Maggie, are you betraying us to join Anti-Entropy? Of course I am. I'd rather die than let Otto have this gem. Oh! Your petty arguments bore me. Let me finish off these whiny little girls and then get you out of here, old man. Have no fear, old man. You are our VIP. Kokolia only deploys me on the toughest missions. Brace yourself. My fantastic show is about to start. Oh boy. And then his brzap. Didn't expect these girls to leave such a big mess. I almost soiled my favorite jacket. Oh my gosh. Aw, okay. Thanks for joining though. The VOD'll be here if you want to see what happens in Moonshadow. Has been a bit of a long one, but gonna make sure I finish all these. Let's start moving, old man. Kokolia found a really neat place for you to stay. 1 month ago, Anti-Entropy dispatched their agents in an attempt to abduct the Third Herrscher, May Raiden. Well, this is a month later, but Kiana and her friends fought back and defeated the trespassers. After that, Principal Teresa commissioned repairs for the damaged dorm buildings while Major Himiko recovered from her illness. Gosh. Reading the manga makes so much more sense for chapter 9. Like, it almost seems like a crime to go through chapter 9 without this now. Would have been so much better if you actually knew what kind of relationship they had and just the things Himiko was going through. Yeah, give me more beer. The Campfish Hospital is ran by idiots who drowned in stupid water. Keep it down, Himiko. You haven't fully recovered. The old woman is nagging again, right, Kiana? Oh, Bronya really likes bitter melon juice too. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, Kiana grumpy. Thanks for saving my life last time, Fuhua. Here are some snacks for you. I studied some Shenzo recipes to make these. Try some. I hope you like them. You're too kind, May. I was only trying to do the right thing. But they do look really nice. Kiana's gonna steal them all? May makes the best snacks ever. That's so mean, Kiana. I made those for Fuhua. Whatever May makes belongs to me. Fuhua doesn't deserve it. Why? Our class monitor got KO'd by that creep in round 1. To be fair, I was May's true savior. Rude poke. Before I forget, I saved our class monitor as well. Fuhua should thank me. Oh my gosh, Kiana. Since I saved an A-rank Valkyrie, that makes me an S-ranker, right? Oh my gosh. Don't be so overly confident, Kiana. It was your mysterious battlesuit that won the fight for us. Hey, Aunt Terry gave me that super suit. You should be thankful. Oh, her glasses have screens on them? Fancy. I want AR glasses. To A-rank Valkyrie Fuhua. New mission assigned. Blink thrice for details. What is it, Fuhua? Nothing of great import, Madam Principal. Just a simple spy mission, but I must excuse myself. Sorry, May. I really want to stay and try your dessert. Don't be sorry. Your share will soon be safe in my mouth. I'm afraid not, Kiana. Since this is just a simple mission, they asked me to take a rookie along. Rookie, so you're taking Bratnia's shorty pants? I'm talking about you, Kiana. I asked HQ to give you bonus points to save your grades. Consider it my way of thanking you. I was wondering why Kiana was with Fuhua. That makes sense. I don't want to go. May, save me. No. She tore the door down. Oh, Kiana. May, come and save me. Drag down the corridor of doom. She still has the door. Oh dear. We can count this off as a work-related loss, right? Why am I living with these brats again? We're already knee-deep in the red for fixing the dorms. Can I get a homo-themed curtain instead? That brat has no idea how friggin' expensive it is to fix that door. Oh my gosh. One brat ruined my boat and her friend ruined my home. I'm so sorry. May's like, whoops, I'm the one that shot down your ship. Overseer Otto. We have dispatched Fuhua to look for the gem. She proved reliable so far. Our success should be assured. Is this the first time we see Amber? I think this is the first time Amber shows in the story. But, ask away. Why did you ask Fuhua to bring her along? Why? Don't you think this is a very good chance to see the progress of our little experiment? Oh, Otto. I don't care. If the man is respectable, he's still a douche. I still hate him. The world of the early 21st century is dominated by two global superpowers that transcend national governments. Shixel dominates Eurasia. Anti-Entropy, on the other hand, controls the Americas. But several countries, such as Singapore, refuse to be aligned to either faction. Treaty terms prohibit Shixel Valkyries or Anti-Entropy mechs from entering the territories of these unaligned nations. What is Kekolia planning? I thought she wants the gem. She should move it to Anti-Entropy and not letting it sit in some unaligned country. We did run into some issues. Don't worry, we'll have someone pick you up in 2 days. Meanwhile, just sit back and relax in this tropical, high-tech metropolis. Food here is great, I'm totally serious. Have you ever tried Pisang Goreng? Don't think so. Oh god. I see a banana. I have seen a thumbnail of this manga. I think it's one of the thumbnails. Is this the next fame? Plus, we booked a really nice hotel for you. Shixel forces will have trouble getting here even if they did. We've recruited a pretty expensive security detail. Yep, him with a fucking banana. And if the hired muscle fails, I'll be here to welcome folks. I'll ask you again, you sure you don't want a banana? Fuck's sakes. No, I don't want your frickin' lewd banana. Oh my gosh, they were put in the same one. Whoa, welcome to Hotel Royal. Food looks tasty. Oh no. Oh my god, everything tastes awesome here. Why didn't you tell me about the great food? Hey, why aren't you eating, Fuhua? Kiana. The ultimate disguise. Kiana's just an airhead, so she's just gonna eat and enjoy the food regardless. Oh yeah, you still haven't told me anything about our mission. There's nice food. I'm wearing a nice dress, and there's a nice hotel room. Oh my god, Fuhua, are you trying to seduce me with this? I knew it, you fell in love with me when I saved your butt at school. I gave my body and spirit to May, but I guess I can still try. Oh, Kiana. I'm starting to believe the thought that all female Kaslanas are just lesbians. Like, this just... What the heck? It's not that complicated, Kiana. It's a spy mission that I can handle myself. I did intend to make use of this mission to take you to Singapore. And you're right, Kiana. You did save our lives back in school. I'm really grateful for what you did for us. For me. Oh my gosh, she's gonna eat the whole frickin' slice of cake. Really? Well, I used to think that you were mean at me. But you're actually pretty cool, Fuha. Thanks for the trip. Neko toss. Unit A12. Give me a status update at the restaurant. Nothing unusual over. Any suspicious looking individuals? Valkyries? 2 girls did come in a while ago. What do Valkyries look like anyway? One of them reminds me of a competitive eating superstar you told me about. Is that a Valkyrie power? Just keep your eyes open. Kiana is literally just cover for Fuha. The whole reason they're bringing Kiana, well, probably not the whole reason, but a big part of the reason is because Kiana is a distraction to make them look normal. I don't know, Fuha, but you're missing out on some great food. I gotta try out this section too. I can practically live here forever. Oh my gosh, Fuha. I hope they won't chase me out. Private elevators guarded. Dr. Maji must be there. Can't alert anyone in a stealth mission like this, but I have a plan. Thank goodness I've played hit contracts with Rania. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I don't feel so good. I think I ate and drank a little too much. I don't think I can make it to the restroom. Please, sir, can you please carry me? Oh my gosh. Fuha. Whoa, this is the hottest thing there. Of course, miss. Oh my gosh, she stole his outfit. Love Fuha. Frickin' badass. Going to the VIP area. Hold it right there. I don't know you. Arms in the air. We need to verify your ID. Good night, boys. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, sir. We have a confirmed sighting of a Valkyrie. I've been assigned to this location to ensure Dr. Maji's safety. Alright, come in. Just look at what we've got here. A hot little Valk dressed up as a guy. Oh my gosh. Of course it's a trap, Fuha, you airhead. And they had some of the little bots with them. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, Dr. Maji. Mega Bun. Excuse me, young miss. Can you help an old man open this bottle? Oh boy, what all's gonna go on in this? Just look at this lovely little Valk we caught. Oh dear, your jacket got singed from all the zapping I gave you. I'll take this itchy clothing off that nice body of yours. Oh boy. Hey, she looks exactly like she did last time. Let me go. I wonder if they drew some of these panels in the wrong order. Oh my, I didn't expect you to wake up so quickly, sweetie. Feeling a little weak and helpless, baby. Gosh dang it, why can't I read? I don't like voicing characters like this. I don't like reading it. You Shixel Valkyries are pretty cute and strong, but Kokolia designed these spiders to handle naughty girls like you. These cute robots just pumped 1 megavolt of electric power into your delicate nerves. We hired some goons as bait, and you stepped right into our little trap. I guess it's time for Papa to take his prize. Versus, you knew we were coming. Don't be sad, little Val. Kokolia wants me to stay in this city for a while. We have plenty of time to learn about each other in many, many exciting ways. Oh my god. Mama knows plenty of tricks to make you happy. You'll realize that your Shixel is just a pile of trash. Who knows, perhaps he'll even agree to leave this city with us. You're staying in the city. What about the gem? Forget about your stupid suicide mission. Since you're curious, just know that our gem is safely stored under the ground, away from Shixel's prying eyes. They stored it in a reinforced bunker. Does Papa's little Valk like the answers, or does she want something else? Something that lame Otto can't provide? Oh my god. Can she just kill him? Don't be scared, sweetie. Papa's very experienced with dealing with lonely Valks like you. Thank you. Thank you, Fuha. Thanks for the info, but creeps like you disgust me. An A-rank Valkyrie shouldn't be able to recover from 1 millivolt zap so quickly. This isn't possible. It seems you have plenty of questions for me, creep. Well, I'm a nice girl and I would love to answer them for you, but I couldn't understand a word you just said. Some cute kitty got your tongue or something. Since my cover has been blown, I guess I have nothing else to hide. Suave by Exhibitor. Freaking random jokes they put into this. Critical exception. Run routine. Oh, I'm dead. System unable to counter hostile suaveness. Since you singed my jacket, I guess I'll take yours instead. Why did Kokolia leave the gem in this city? She should be moving it to her base. I need to find out more about this secret underground location. If this is set up, then Kiana is in danger as well. Time to meet up with her and get out of here. Oh my gosh, initiate reactor overload sequence. Run routine, I didn't want to die. Command received, initiate self-destruct sequence in 5, 4, 3. Alright, Kokolia, I'll play your little game. Oh, and there's a feather censoring her. Convenient. Oh my gosh. Goodbye world, someone made me do this spider forever. Gosh, thank you for opening this for me. Piece of cake, Gramps. We Valkyrie, we fight to defend all that. Let's just say I'm really good at opening models. Good job totally ruining your cover, Kiana. You're an idiot. Almost blew my cover, thank goodness I'm smart. No. That sounded like an explosion in the top floors. This place is dangerous, Gramps. Get out of here. Oh, of course. Of course. So what's the plan? Downtown Singapore. Oh, of course, and they're gonna blame it on Fuhua. This unidentified female was seen running away from Hotel Royal at Queens last night. The police suspect that she may have something to do with the explosion. Please contact the police if you see her. Didn't expect the Singaporean police to have clear photos of me. Anti-Entropy probably gave the photos to them. Couldn't get in touch with Kiana either. Since I'm the only one on the wanted list, they probably got her. That boy not wearing pants? So hot, but still wearing a jacket. This jacket is fine, but he's right. Singapore is pretty hot and stuffy, and no one wants to be in a perv's pants. Oh, she's gonna find a little back alley area. Sir, or is it miss? Sorry about that, miss, but this bar isn't open yet. Our opening hours are posted at the door. Give me a glass of water and the latest intel. Sorry, miss. I'm afraid we don't sell water here. This is a fine pub for harder drinks, and we definitely don't do intel here. Had fun yet, Wrath? Stop wasting my time and show me the intel. My gosh. That's why people say you're stuck up and boring, Fu-Hua. How did you find out, anyway? I actually masked my scent with cologne. Oh my gosh, it's a girl that pretends to be. A glass of water and some intel. Here's your stupid water. Fine, keep it a secret. I'll find out about it someday. You messed up my face. That's why people say you're mean. Give me intel or I'll do it again. Let me try fixing that. Miss Murata has bonus stars for nice girls. Alright girl, it's time to talk about respect and being nice. Oh my god. She disguising herself as Himiko? Is Fu-Hua going to be a nice girl, give Mama a big white kiss? Intel or else. Fine. The Singaporean government severed contact with Shixel after that hotel explosion, and you're now an official criminal, Fu-Hua. I guess Cocolia gave them an offer they couldn't refuse, and why did she keep the gem here? What are her plans? Any news from the Overseer? If Singapore decided to side with AE, I guess we can start calling in support. News from the Overseer? Oh my god, this person's weird. Stop changing face. Let's see. The mighty Overseer did send a message to Fu-Hua about 10 minutes ago. Blah blah blah. Sorry HQ won't be sending support. Do carry on with your mission. Carry on? Even when I'm already exposed? That's right. Grandpa Otto even said that things will get even more fun if you fail. All that boom boom last night at the hotel got him excited, I think. Oh my god. Tell Overseer Otto that I never fail. Can't you at least praise my body disguise skills? Weapons of mass distraction. Oh my god. Why? I'm still not sure if I love or hate the editors of the Honkai manga, but at least they make me laugh. Which is a little higher than the game does usually, because there's less laughter and more sadness. But, unlike somebody, this Tahiri has a pair of huge boobies. I have no time for your tasteless jokes, Wrath. Give me intel on Kiana and the gem, and get rid of them, or I'll do it for you. Kiana, that loud silver-haired bimbo you've taken under your mighty wings. I'm surprised, Fu-Hua. I thought you only cared for your little mission. Oh my gosh. My soft lips make your heart race, or is it my special Neko charm? Have you fallen for me? Oh my god. You're blushing. It's not what you think. I did bring her along this mission. That makes me somewhat responsible if she goes killed in action or missing in action. It'll look bad on my record. Alright, I don't mean to pry, but intel farming needs time. You should change into something nicer while I'm on it. It's Kiana. I feel like that's a ship that's gonna upset a lot of people, though. There's too many cute ships, though. There's way too many. Change my outfit. Here. Come on, sugar. That jacket looks cheap and terrible, and you're not wearing pants. For your information, the police here actually arrest people for indecent exposure. You're right. The jacket might get in the way of my attack moves. Though we don't have any battle suits here, I have something that fits in my room. Oh my gosh, it looks like her old outfit. Oh my gosh, and again, suave by Accipiter. When is the Second Eruption manga reading happening? I want to catch that live. I'm thinking Friday. I'm thinking I'm gonna start it this week, but I'm not entirely sure. If you go in the description, I have a link to my Discord and to my Twitter, if you're not in already. I do announce all my streams live. And usually Monday or Tuesday, I try to plan the rest of my week and put up a schedule and an announcement on my Discord, so you can keep up that way. I'm still not sure because there's a lot to do this week. I do want to do more APHO2. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to part 3 of the main story. And then there's also, I play Punishing Grey Raven, and there's a lot of new content to do in that. But we'll see. Most likely Friday. It might be Wednesday or Thursday if I mix it up a little. But I'm gonna start reading Second Eruption. I'm probably not gonna be able to read the whole thing in one day. Let's be real. That's twice as many chapters as I'm reading today. And I've already been going for almost 3 hours. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'd say it was that close though, but it depends on the versions. Kiana will always be the top because her character development was too good. Like, before... What chapter would I say? What chapter did Kiana really turn it around? It would have to be like chapter 20, 21, 22. That arc with the Herrscher of Sentience, Kiana really showed growth. Chapter 17, she was still being childish. She kinda needed May to smack her in the face and wake her up from it. But near the end of the story, when I actually started caring more to read into the details, I really liked Kiana. Meteoric was amazing. I loved Meteoric, but even, like, she did that a little recklessly. And then she was still reckless and still being really suicidal and crazy after that for a while. It wasn't until after May kind of showed her just how much she means to others that Kiana stopped being sacrificial. And I think even more so when Fuhua basically quoted Kiana, saying it was her mission. Gosh, I need to get back to those chapters and just pay closer attention to the details. And with all the context, it's going to be so cool. I'm still upset with myself for rushing through the story the first time. But yeah, Kiana was definitely a big one. For me, as much as I love Fuhua, I like Senti more. Specifically because the Herrscher of Sentience was literally a character that had all these memories and was just doing what she thought was right and being how she thought would make her life easier. But I don't know. Siren was pretty good too. I still feel bad for everything that happened to Siren. But yeah, I don't know. There's too many good characters. May is a really good character in the newer chapters. I honestly didn't like May too much until after she became a Herrscher. I feel like May was kind of in everyone's shadow. Rania was always an interesting character, but she's kind of just coming into herself now too. She was starting to in the Sia Quanta chapters, but yeah, I don't know. Durandal, I don't know enough about. I know someone asked earlier. Was it you actually that asked about the visual novels? But yeah, like I've got the visual novels written down, I'll look for them. But maybe after the visual novel I'll care more about Durandal and Rita, but I barely know them from the story. But like, yeah, that's kind of the thing with a lot of the characters. A lot of them just haven't had enough focus. I love Sele. Sele is actually the character that got me to play the game. I saw the Sele animation, and this was over a year ago. This was the end of 2020. I saw the Sele animation, and for a 5-minute animation, it made me cry. It made me actually care about those characters, and I was like, holy crap. If this animation that I have no context for and have no idea what it means could make me be emotional, I need to play this game. And that was kind of what got me to start it. I like both of them. I like the dynamic between the two of them. But I should probably keep going. As nice of a picture of Fuhua as this is. But yeah, for sure, I'll be reading Second Eruption, or I'll be starting Second Eruption this week. Wait, did I hear something? Is she reacting to the suave thing? Are they trying to make this look like a commercial? Get her to turn around? She's so damn cute. This carbon fiber combat raiment was the great steel. Feels comfy, right? Not as robust as a Valkyrie battlesuit, but it's pretty tough. Close-fitting enough. It won't get in the way of my 6 fists. How does it fare in the Department of Defense, Wrath? Oh. Okay, that was part of that one. Why does it come from there? And it took them like 8 hours, so no way in one stream. Yeah. Like, I'll probably do it in 2 streams. We'll see. But we'll get there. I'll just dodge all the hits then. I don't know where you get your super sexy confidence from. For your information, I have some intel that you might want to hear. We have company. Get ready. What? That's not possible. The alarm should go off. Ever considered giving your security technicians a raise, Shixel? Oh my gosh. Good morning, young miss. How are you feeling today? Oh gosh. Creepy doctor with Kiana, and then they've got a guest there. She's sexy, though. But yeah, no, I don't think I could do a 8-hour stream of reading. As much as I enjoy doing these, like, I have a really weak voice. That's probably obvious just from this. Part of me getting into content creation and stuff is I'm trying to get my voice to get stronger. I'm trying to talk more and just strengthen it. But there's no way in hell. I think 8 hours of just reading, I would kill my voice. Especially because I talk so much on the side as well. Hey. But I'm getting there. I've had some longer gameplay streams. I think my my VR stream on Thursday when I did Zenith was 7 hours. Though I needed to sit a lot for that. I needed a lot of breaks. Shixel Lab 3, some time ago. Test subject 526. A rank Valkyrie Lin. Vital signs stable. Trial initiated. Delivering the gem of Serenity to the subject. Oh gosh. Steady as she goes, Dr. Machi. Things are looking good so far. How many people did they kill experimenting with this gem? And you don't look very well at all. You're sweating and looking far more worried than usual. The experiment last month killed all 5 Valkyries who took part. If I may recall, you remained as cool and calm as ice. In fact, you demanded more test subjects to continue with our testing. Oh right, I think I know why you're worried. Test subject 526 is your own granddaughter. Tisk, Dr. Magi, you're being too selfish. Those 5 Valkyries may have families too, you know. You didn't even bat an eye when they died. Here's another reminder, Lynn actually volunteered for this test. Such a kind and brave girl, decent records too. It didn't take much for me to have her volunteer for this. I simply said that unlocking the secrets of the gem will help us fight the Honkai and defend humanity. That's enough, Overseer. I refuse to hear any more of this. Alright, Dr. Magi. I'll stay quiet and keep to my role as an observer of this trial. Gem released. The trial has begun. The gem is moving closer to the subject's body. Look, she has taken up the gem of Serenity. Gem fusion has reached 5.3%, 7.2%. We're close. It's time to unleash the true power of the Herrscher of Death. 10.4%. Once we learn how to truly revive the dead, I shall reunite with my beloved Callan. Yeah, this was back when he was still hoping to use the gem for that. Gem fusion anomaly detected. Honkai level has exceeded maximum tolerance limit. Subject is losing her physical integrity. Oh my gosh. Level 2 emergency detected. My hands, they're gone. Help. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. The vapor of Serenity, pristine condensed Honkai, that speeds up cellular senescence, followed by desiccation of the dead tissue. A power similar to that of the Abyss Flower. Lockdown measures initiated. We just witnessed the power of death, but Lab 3 staff are to stay calm and await further assistance. Warning, test subject is attempting to breach containment. Of course, freaking idiots. Lockdown protocols are enforced. Do not attempt to free the subject. Subject vital readings, detection error. Test chamber scan. No life sign or motion detected. Subject 526 has deceased. Lockdown is still in force. Lab 3 staff are advised to remain in place and follow post-incident protocols. There's more proof just how fucked up Otto is. To be fair, Dr. Magi wasn't much better. Right? Like, he did this to 5 other people. But it's just fucked up. Hello? Yes, I'm alright. Just lost the test subject. End the lockdown so I can leave this place, thank you. One more thing. I need you to prep a cleanup crew. I don't want dust clogging the HVAC systems. Then have our facilities to step up recruitment efforts. Hold on. An A-rank Valkyrie in New Zealand with 23% compatibility with the gem? What? Wendy? Windy? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm always gonna hate him. I'll always hate Otto. I respect him for how hard he worked to do what he wanted to do, but his methods were fucked. Like, he's still despicable. I'll still always hate him no matter what. No matter what he tries to do, or no matter what he succeeds to do. Look, I don't need the name. I need you to have them start the pre-trials ASAP. Lynn, Grandpa, I made it. I'll be a Valkyrie from now on. I can finally fight and defend humanity like you. She's gone. This is karma. This is my punishment. Where am I? Why am I here? I feel so weak and woozy. Don't worry, girl. You'll recover your strength soon. I've injected a Honkai neutralizing serum into your body. Any of your tissue or organ damaged by exposure to the Honkai should be healing itself. You can keep taking this serum to purge the Honkai from your systems, then you can finally live the life you deserve as a normal little girl. Neutralize the Honkai and become a normie. That means I won't be able to fight the Honkai and defend humanity. Fight the Honkai and defend humanity. Why should little girls like you be the ones risking their lives and dying for our sakes? I served the damn overseer Otto for more than 40 years. I turned too many little girls like you into Valkyries. They were then deployed into battles around the world, and then the Honkai killed them one by one. Beast or Cascade, it makes no difference. My own granddaughter Lynn died right in front of my eyes. I then realized that I've done nothing but evil for 40 years. This is why I developed the Honkai neutralizing serum and stole the Gem of Serenity. I'll do anything to protect girls like you from Otto and his Shixel forces. I shall redeem myself by saving as many of you as I can. Yeah, okay. So my memory was right. He is the guy that created HSNB 27, was it? I think? What is the expected? I think it depends on genetics. People like Kiana and May, I'm not sure about Bronya, but people who have very high Honkai resistance naturally are expected to live much longer, assuming they don't die in battle. Because Kiana has Honkai in her genetics, so you being a Valkyrie doesn't shorten her life. But for a normal human to turn into a Valkyrie, it's 30, yeah, I believe. And then it also depends what sorts of experiments, what things they were interacted with. Like I know Himiko knew that one of the suits she used, it was in the Escape from Nagazora, basically just pumped high energy Honkai into her and it shortened her life. And that's probably a big part of why she got so sick so quickly. But yeah, for Valkyries created with artificial, yeah, well, yeah, Kaslanas, I believe Kaslanas are the second strongest resistance. I'm pretty sure Shariak's had the highest resistance. But yeah, as far as we know, any human using artificial stigmata has their life reduced drastically. How far are we into this? 6? I think there was 10 chapters of this. Phew, almost thought they'd fight in my bar. I spent a huge load of money and time building this little watering hole. Either of them could have turned all of this into rubble. Why did a Shixel fugitive who went under the radar 4 years ago show up here? There's definitely a reason for this. Okay, I didn't expect this at all. Holy shit. As far as we know, it was tradition for Kaslanas and Shariaks to marry. So, and because they were the two families with the highest resistance, that meant that both family lines would still have their high resistance. At least that's what I'm pretty sure. From what we've learned of Otto's past from 500 years ago, a lot of times it was Kaslanas and Shariaks that married each other. Which probably means that the Shariak family is literally just a branch family of the Kaslanas. So I mean, especially considering Shixel is based on, like, European history, it probably is technically essentially incest. It's just very spread out and across multiple families. Because, I mean, that's what was said about the royal families, right? Is all the royal families would only marry royal. So even though there was multiple families, there was still technically very close ties between all of them. So it's probably something similar to that. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense if they're just branch families. I did wonder why two of the major families had white hair, but it would make a lot of sense that way. Oh. She going foom. Oh my gosh. Wait, is he shooting at her? Why is Ziggy shooting at Fuhua? This is pointless. We should stop. Shamash may be a fearsome weapon, but you'll never hit me. Huh, so you're good at dodging? I have a solution for that. Let's see how fast you really are. Oh god, he turned it into a sword. Perish in the fires of Shamash. Endgame girl. Oh my gosh. Ow, when did she throw that punch? I didn't even feel it until it's too late. This battle won't end well either. I tried fighting him in my mind 3 times. None of those scenarios worked out for me. Thank that friend of yours. I haven't had a decent drink for ages. Oh my gosh. There's no need for that. She should be thanking us for not demolishing her sorry excuse for a bar. So why are you here, Siegfried Kaslana? Hey, can your friend give me 2 more of this for free? You're one of the 3 most dangerous enemies of Shixel. The Overseer himself placed a sizable bounty on your head. So are you a bounty hunter, little miss? Wanna try taking this drunk old man down and haul him back to Shixel? Nobody knew where you went after you deserted and went rogue. Our intel records did mention a grievous injury that cost you at least an arm. You chose to hide because you lacked the confidence of beating us in a fight. Yeah, I did lose an arm, but you're welcome to assess the combat skills of this old cripple. No, sorry, I'm not that interested in your true powers. Yeah, I mean, that's how skin-tight outfits work. I've seen people who wear t-shirts and stuff like that, too. They say you're as strong as S-rankers, while I'm just an A-rank Valk. And you still have your divine key weapon, Judgment of Shamash. My chance of victory is close to nil. Well, if we're not fighting, we can at least do some talking again. Instead, alright, just let me sort things out a little. I suppose we can start by talking about Kokolia's little plan. Now that really explained things for me. No wonder Otto chose to sit back and watch things get worse. Otto himself probably wants Kokolia's plan to succeed. He doesn't care even if millions may end up dying as a result. Just an A rank. That's all she is. Take this box. This little container neutralizes and stops Honkai chain reactions, making it perfect for storing the gem. Where did you get this box? And why would you know about Kokolia's plan? I have friends in Anti-Entropy, and they happen to disagree with how Kokolia is running things. I have to stay out of sight, that's why I'm counting on you. Good luck, girl. Wait, there's something I need to ask. Why would you trust me? We Shixel Valkyries answer to Otto. I've been watching you and Kiana for a while. I've seen you trying to save Kiana back at the hotel. I believe you're a good girl, and I know you'll make the right choice. Oh my gosh. I guess Kiana's old man is still looking after his girl. He does operate on some sort of interesting logic. It really reminds me of someone. Oh, I thought he went missing. I didn't know he was literally in the shadows watching over her. That's so cute. I really hope he's still alive and that he shows up in the story soon. I don't know about 28, but maybe like 29 or 30 or something. I really want Ziggy back in the story. I want him to see Kiana and everything she's gone through. And judging by the fact of things that are to come, I'm pretty sure, with the next few chapters. I'm curious to see what all will happen involving him. And the door opening, clack. You're alright, I was worried that you might get hurt. So why is Siegfried here? What did he tell you? We'll talk about him later, Wrath. I need you to help me out with your special skills. It's time to save Kiana and recover our lost gem. Maybe. I don't know if he could, though. Like, I feel like that's something Kiana and them would have to do. But I don't know. I do still just really want him to become part of Anti-Entropy. Even if he can't fight too well anymore with one arm. Hey, Anti-Entropy can give him a new arm. But like, that reunion with Kiana and Ziggy needs to happen. And it'll be even more heartbreaking with more characters there. Because, yeah. There's just so much. Takes a Kaslana to beat a Kaslana, yeah. Yeah, and I don't think Ziggy's up to it. I think Kiana could do it. Let's see. And that damn Valkyrie took my tongue. I swear I'll make her pay when I lay my hands on her again. I'm not here to listen to you complain. Don't let me remind you that you're on a mission. Is the gem in position? Oh, he has like a digital voice now. I got that covered. That fool doctor has no idea what we're planning. Pleasure, Kokolia. Good, now that the gem is in place, we no longer need that old man. You know what to do. Greetings, Dr. Magi. I hope all is well. Oh my, Dr. Magi. How did you end up with the little Valk in your room? Mind if I join? I have tons of creative ideas that I can't wait to test on these Valkyries. No, this young lady is my guest. I'll end my deal with Kokolia if you try to harm her. Don't forget, you still need my help to unlock the gem. Hahaha, I was only fooling around with you. You're our VIP and we need your tech. Oops, my hand slipped. Sorry, old man, I just received a call that I won't have to put up with your stupid nonsense anymore. Well, that Valk sure is strong. Even managed to carry that old man with her. Oh, there's a bit of a time skip. I still have some time in the countdown to play some hide and seek. And I have goons covering every exit. They'll never make it out of here. Don't disappoint me, little Valk. Papa is coming for you. Oh, you have no idea. Hey, I think it located your little girlfriend. She's dragging Dr. Magi along a corridor at 55th floor. Dr. Magi seems to have a leg wound, but your girl looks fine. Did you find the gem? I don't think they have the gem. You better hurry up if you want to save them. That perv you mentioned is hot on their tails. Then we should make our move now. I'll have the perv tell me where the gem is. You ready, Wrath? I'm always ready, Fuhua. Alright, Fuhua, tell me more about this creep. I gotta make this absolutely flawless. What? Did he really do that to you? Oh my gosh. She describes everything. Okay. Enjoy your classes. Thanks for joining. The VOD will be here if you want to see the rest. Hopefully when I do Second Eruption, I'm going to start earlier in the day. So it won't run as late when I do half the half the manga. But let's continue. She dropped her makeup. Oh boy. Hey Baldy, Papa's home with his prize. Step aside so I can head back to my room and re-educate this little Valk. Mr. Welt, why are you here? Because I can fly, dimwit. But you just said you're on 55th floor and ordered us to watch all the exit. I did. So what? I just saw this Valk near our building and flew down to grab her. Never seen Mr. Welt fly, to be honest. Oh, that ugly jacket is definitely his. Wait, hold on. Mr. Welt, weren't you wearing a digital larynx? A larynx? Oops, I can't believe I forgot about that. This leaves me with only one more option. A digital larynx because I have no tongue? My tongue grew back, and I think it got longer. Are you curious? Do you want to find out? I like Wraith. I like Wraith. She's willing to go the extra mile for it. I'm so sorry, Mr. Welt. I should have never doubted you. How about you guys? Are you interested in the true length of my new tongue? Visit my room if you're curious. I'll be educating this little Valk in the meantime. I'm always ready to give any a free lesson if you want one. Please enjoy yourself, Mr. Walt. Oh, Wraith. I don't think any of the goons saw through my disguise. You should move quickly. Thanks, Wraith. I'll take over from here, and since you're a non-combatant, I advise you to seek safety. You're welcome. I'll get out of your way. Oh my gosh. Oh, finally a new cover. Actually, I think the last one might have had this cover too. I'm tired, but I managed to patch up your leg. Just leave me here, girl. That man can easily track us down by following the trail of blood. What are you talking about? I'm definitely not leaving you behind. I can't walk like this. The serum neutralized your Honkai powers. Without them, you're just a normal girl. Sorry, girl. I was only trying to help and didn't expect to drag you into this mess. Just get out of here before he finds us. I'm far stronger than I look. For your information, my instructor made me work out a lot. Thanks for trying to cure me of whatever you said, but my old man taught me to defend the innocent and the weak. We've been doing this for ages. It's written all over our family oath. I've made a promise to do whatever it takes to defend others. He sees his granddaughter in her. Decided to become a Valkyrie, Grandpa. I'll be defending you and everyone else in this world. And you stupid little girls, you have no idea what your choices to do to those who love you most. What's wrong, Grandpa? Is your wound hurting again? Alright, Valkyrie, if you insist on helping, take me to basement floor B1. We stored the gem at that place. Take it and we'll be able to talk our way out of this. They really want the gem. That sounds like a real plan. Oh yeah, Gramps, can I ask you for a favor? Anything for you, little girl. The instructor I told you about, yeah, the Honkai is making her super sick. Can that anti-Honkai serum thing that you've made heal her or make her feel better? Oh, hello. Aww, Kiana's trying to get the serum for Himiko. That's something I can do. Once we get out of this place, I'll take a good look at her and do my best to reverse the Honkai infection. I wonder if this is where Fuhua gets the serum, or if it was something she got at the base. Oh dear, you cleaned up the blood and patched the leak. But Papa had plenty of security cameras installed throughout this place to watch your every move. This guy's such a creep. And it seems you're heading to B1. That old fool still hasn't figured out our true plans. I'll just stroll down the stairs and laugh at that old man's anguished face when he learns of the... Just skip the strolling. I'll go find them for you. Thanks for telling me they're in B1. Fuhua. This is super cringy, sorry, but it is. What, this guy? I hate him so much. I hate him. This freaking hate. I hate him. It's just fake clone of Joyce that's really angry. Hate him. Oh my gosh. Hopefully Fuhua just puts him on his ass right away this time. But yes, I hate reading this character. Haha, guess I don't have to go around and hunt you down, little Valk. Time for Papa to teach you a lesson. Sorry, I don't think I can learn anything from a creep. If you want to hold on to your body parts, you should just surrender and let me pass. Ha, I won't let my guard down this time. I've killed more A-rankers than you can imagine. Hahaha. Yeah, doing Honkai manga today. I haven't played Blade and Sorcery in a few weeks. I should play that at some point. I'm really bad at it though. And I don't have enough room. Spiders, exit quantum state. Okay. See ya. Thanks for dropping by. I guess you got this pair of metal spheres to make up for things you lack. Do you really think I summoned these spiders to help me fight you? Witness my true powers. What's... Oh my gosh, damage source, creep ally, unexpected exception, we was betrayed. Oh my gosh. What? Why did you just crush your own spider drones? To show you my true powers, that's why. Gravity bends to my very will. I've seen plenty of people who can't respect my authority. But I have yet to find anyone who can stand the 100 times gravity that I create. I'm gonna crush you like how I crushed these spiders. Their demonstration? Smashing a few of your own spider drones seems pretty silly and stupid to me. I guess Papa will have to teach you a lesson after all. Well, let's see how long you can last under 100 Gs, little Valk. 10 seconds? Or maybe only 5. Haha, this will be fun. And then she disappears. Where did she go? What? When did she hit me? Did you really think you can trap me for 10 seconds? Even 1 second is one too many, creep. I think she broke at least 3 ribs. How is this even possible? Who is she? Getting past that creep didn't delay me for too long. Time to head to basement floor 1. I must stop Kokolia's plan at all costs. Oh. Oh. She overdid it. My body doesn't like me using my powers. Access code 8088. How secure. Wow, our plan is working perfectly. No, this doesn't feel right. Time to get in and grab that gem. Kokolia already ordered that man to kill me, but why didn't she change the codes to the storage room? Why are there Honkai crystals around the gem? This doesn't look right at all. I have implants to enhance my Honkai resistance, but even my body is showing signs of zombification. Could this be a result of a leak in the gem container? Hey Gramps, what's wrong? The gem is right there, let's just take it. I'll take a look. None of this adds up. This building is heavily guarded, but why is the storage room left wide open? A digital Honkai meter for measuring ambient Honkai levels. The Honkai level is still rising. I got it. I know what she's trying to do with the gem. Bucolia, you mass-murdering maniac. Gramps, are you alright? Oh, what have I done? I should have never taken the gem to her. That witch was never interested in learning about the gem. Finding a suitable candidate to wield the Herrscher powers will take too long. She wanted something quicker. She chose to immerse the gem in Honkai-rich environment fueled by a mini Honkai reactor. Once the Honkai level goes critical, an unstoppable Honkai cascade will start. The gem serves as a material to trigger an artificial Honkai eruption right in the middle of a densely populated city-state. And if there is a compatible individual amongst the millions who live there, that person will turn into a new Herrscher. She's done this before. The Nagazora outbreak she created killed millions and gave birth to the Third Herrscher. Nagazora outbreak? Gramps is talking about May? Damn it, I've brought doom to this city. Why did I even believe in that crazy witch? I'm so sorry, Lynn. I should have known that Russian demoness is far more insane than Otto. Everyone will die because of me. She's definitely laughing at me right now. Boy. Our plan is on schedule. We're near the critical limit for eruption. Soon we'll find out if anyone in Singapore has what it takes to become the next Herrscher. Ready our forces around Singapore. Shixel will try to grab the Herrscher we made, just as they did last time. We won't let them get away with it again. Lord Otto. We've detected an extremely high Honkai energy spike in downtown Singapore. It's just as you've said. Kokolia is planning to start an artificial eruption. Oh. It's starting to sink in when this is. The eruption in Singapore. Isn't that what hit Anna Shariak and Owl? I can't remember his other Chen Tenyu? God damn it, I can't pronounce it. But oh, I'm starting to connect a few more dots. Okay. I think it was. I could be wrong, but just as you said, Kokolia is planning to start an artificial eruption. And she's probably deployed forces to grab any Herrscher that might result. Will she ever learn? She failed once at Nagazora, and she's going to fail again. Amber, deploy S-rank Valkyrie Durandal to intercept Kokolia's forces. We must buy Fuhot some time. Otto, Kokolia, they're all cold-blooded murderers who never cared for ordinary people like us. Don't worry, Gramps. We can take the gem away and there'll be no eruption. No, it's too late. The gem is already beyond our reach. You may be a Honkai-resistant Valkyrie, but the gem is now infused with deadly levels of Honkai that will destroy your body if you touch it. The eruption will go off at any moment now. Get as far away from here as you can, girl. The residual Honkai neutralizing serum in your system may help keep you alive. Leave. We're too late to save anyone. No, I refuse to run. I'm a Valkyrie. It's my duty to protect you and the people in this nice city. I've got my own plan as well. It might not work, but I'm going to give it a shot. You have a plan? Yeah, Gramps, it's real simple. It's called ignore what you said and grab the gem. Oh, Kiana. Kiana, never change. I love you too much. Oh my gosh. Frickin' Kiana. Here's the plan. I'm gonna be stupid and just grab it. I've got the gem. Foolish girl, what are you doing? So we took the gem from the Honkai container. That should stop the eruption, right? You can't stop the gem from absorbing ambient Honkai by covering it with your hands. Stop this nonsense and toss the gem. Bravery and courage alone won't save the day. Your body can't contain the Honkai in the gem. You'll die from a Honkai cascade. It's hurting. Why is this happening again, you foolish Valkyries? Why must you get yourselves killed before the eyes of this old man? No, I won't give up, and I feel that this is actually working. No, I'm not letting go. Ambient Honkai level is now subcritical and dropping. How is this even possible? Did she actually insulate the gem with her hands? She can contain a lot of Honkai. That means we prevented the Honkai eruption, right? Yes, yes, but who are you, little girl? You're no ordinary Valkyrie. Oh no, my head, it's hurting. My Serenity. Oh no. Bearer of my chalice. You have returned to me. Join me once more, and we shall give them the sleep of eternity. Oh no. She's passed out. The Honkai must have reached her brain. I must have her treated before it's too late. Be strong, girl. I'll get you out of here. Oh, you're forgetting you can't walk. Damn it, I'm not strong enough. I can't even save her. Dr. Maggie, you seem to be in need of help. Who are you? I'm Fuhua, an A-rank Shixel Valkyrie. Overseer Otto sent me here to save you and bring the gem back. Another of Otto's lackeys? You're not like this innocent girl. I can smell blood on your hands. Perhaps I'm not here to argue. We must leave, Dr. Maggie. Take the girl and get her treated. The gem is in her hands. Did Otto give you a container to insulate the gem? I bet he wants an eruption as badly as Cocolia. He didn't give me a container, but there's another person who gave me this small solium box. Good. That thing should be able to keep out the ambient Honkai. And before I forget, I've developed this Honkai neutralizing serum. Give the girl 5mm of this once you reach a safe place. Save the rest for another. The girl asked me to help her with her instructor's Honkai problem. That will be Major Himiko. Oh, that is where Fuhua got it. She got the serum directly from him. Come with me, Dr. Magi. Your safe return is part of my mission as well. That won't be necessary. I've lived far too long. The extreme Honkai levels here have thoroughly infected my wretched body. Sorry. I guess you'll have to fail this mission. Don't worry about it, Dr. Magi. I must stay and destroy the reactor before it goes critical. A reactor meltdown will render Singapore uninhabitable for years to come. Then I shall leave at once. One last thing before you go. I have a message for the little girl when she wakes up. She may be quite foolish and naive at times, but her courage achieved a miracle that saved everyone in this city. Tell her that I'm very proud of her. Thank you, Dr. Magi. I feel the same about her from time to time. Aww. Reactor self-destruct system activated. Self-destruct. Countdown initiated. Aww. Why? I didn't expect this at all. Meeting another brave Valkyrie at the final moments of my life. I was wrong. I should not have given up hope on the world. It's good to see someone like you again, Lynn. I didn't think there was another one, but I'm just curious to check how long. I thought that was the last chapter, but apparently not. There's 13. So we are on 11. We have 3 more. Good job, Dr. Magi. Singapore is safe. Aww. Time to take the gem from Kiana's hands. Oh. You move pretty fast. Kiana, she's under the control of something within the gem. Should I call you Siren? How do you know my name? Return to your slumber, Siren, or I'll make you sleep. You're good at dodging questions, Valkyrie. Don't worry, I'll break all your limbs, and then I'll ask you nicely about how you know my name. Her awakening is probably the worst thing that could happen. Severing her link with the gem should seal her again. I must separate Kiana from the gem of Serenity. Curses. I shouldn't have spent all my feathers on that creep. They would be so useful now. I could not tell how much Herrscher powers she had regained. I must be extra careful in this fight. Here she comes. That was too close. Do you think you dodged that? Oh. Uh-oh. Ruined the jacket! That was a nice jacket. She just unleashed the Vapor of Serenity, a power of the Herrscher of Death. Impressive insect, you know how to deal with my attacks? If you're a bit slower, my vapors would have eaten you down to your bones. Thanks for telling me that, but you'll never hit me. Time to die, insect. That places a limitation on your speed. You're stuck in Kiana's body. Oh no, I read that backwards, whoops. You're harder to kill than I thought. But I can always create more vapors. Let's see how you dodge all this, worm. Ah, take that, insect. The vortex of Serenity shall reduce you to a pile of dust. Oh. Wait, what is it? Nova? Oh. What? How did you scatter my vortex? Impressive your vortex may be, I have a counter. I know a Valkyrie who wields the same power, and I've developed a special move to scatter it into the winds. Special move? That's cheating. No human should be able to blast away a Herrscher's vortex. We are weak when compared to Herrschers who scoff at physical laws, thus we worked hard to come up with ways to level the playing field. Your partially awakened state is no match against my skills. Just go back to sleep and save us both the trouble. How dare you, cheater? Do you think you can scare me? Oh my gosh. It's honestly crazy how many times the Herrscher of the Void has woken up, and the game doesn't tell you that. The game makes it seem like it's been hidden within Kiana and nobody knew, and it wasn't until the incidents of chapter 8 where it actually awoke. But that's not true at all. She's woken up so many times. And Kiana's even partially aware of this. Oh, and she has the suit. Uh-oh. Good, this battlesuit shall give me the firepower I need. The Moonbeam battlesuit, how did she get this? Because Herrschers can do anything, human. I secretly recorded its exact structure when Kiana used it. Oh, okay, it's artificially created. And yeah, this time it has the crest for the Herrscher of Death. The Gem of Serenity gave me the power to recreate this suit. I can't find a better weapon to unleash my vast Honkai reserves. Wanna know how much Honkai I have? Enough to blast you to pieces. Haha, you can't dodge my attacks forever, vermin. My gem has enough Honkai to completely destroy this city. Damn it, I lack the means to tackle an airborne opponent. Oh. Hello there, old friend. How are you doing? How's the mission? I bet you can see it from your place. Try to do something. She has enough firepower to destroy Singapore. Indeed, things look bad on your side. Well, I've already received my test data. Tell me what you need and I can see if I can do something about it. Send that over. It'll end this quickly. That will cost you, old friend, but I guess it can't be helped. Porting routine activated. System porting complete. Charging. Deploying battlesuit. Oh. Getting Shadow Knight. What? How did you create a battlesuit from nothing? Two can play this game. Time to show you how this battlesuit actually works. Oh. She gonna go crazy. What? How did you do that? I love how Herrschers are just constantly getting surprised. They're so cocky. Get your hands off me. I've fired enough gamma beans to level an entire city block. I guess that's the end of the cheating human and her stupid battlesuit. I'm here, girl. Too slow, Siren. Oh, what is it? Sunderer of Heaven? That's one hell of a name for a punch. Oh, and she gets the gem. Mission complete. Poor Kiana. How is this gonna end? As far as I know, the next manga after this one is World Serpent, which is further in the story. Like, in the main storyline, that is. So Second Eruption and Azure Waters will be next. Oh my gosh, is this a nightmare she had during that? Kiana, stop. Oh, yep, she's having a nightmare. Kiana, you're finally woke up. Wait, where am I? Where are you all here? I thought I was on a mission in Singapore. You messed up, Sugar. A Honkai shockwave knocked you out. But Fuhua was around to get you out of there. You owe her big time, girl. Make sure you thank her for this. Speaking of which, where did my star student go? Oh no. Poor Fuhua. Good job. Against all odds, you managed to return the gem to us. Her powers have yet to reach the full might of the Second Herrscher, but we now know she has learned the means of using the gem. I didn't expect you to show up here, Lord Otto. I'm not a heartless person, Fuhua. I came here to check on you. We are partners after all, old friend. Don't worry, I won't die yet, not before I fulfill my share of the deal. Good, you still remember our deal. That's why I respect you so much. And if you've done your share, I'll uphold my side of the bargain. Shixel will serve as the everlasting shield of Shenzhou. I don't need your respect, Otto. If you renege... I've never seen that term before, actually. Renege on our agreement, I'll make you pay. Strong words, old friend, given how weak you are. I actually do wonder how you'll make me pay. I still remember the day when we first met. She stood at the head of the Ming army in the final battle of Kipchak Steppe, the immortal guardian of Shenzhou who single-handedly defeated the princes of Europe. Then she attacked, scattering the military orders of Shixel. Even my dear Callan was brought to her knees. But that incident robbed her of her immortality and most of her powers. She's nothing more than a moth that has burned out most of its wings, and now she must dance to my tune to ensure the safety of Shenzhou. Whether you like it or not, I have always respected you, despite betrayals, loneliness, obvious dangers, and knowing that you might very well die for it. You've continued to dedicate your life to a promise made to someone, and to fight to defend Shenzhou. You even agreed to work with me and got your hands dirty just to live up to that promise. Your dedication to your promise reminds me of my own dedication towards Callan's revival. She kept the serum she got secret, I guess. She sealed it away. Ah. That isn't something I expected to see. It's so crazy. It's just so crazy how well intertwined the story is, how interconnected everything is. The fact that this is the exact vial that she eventually ends up giving to Himiko. Why isn't this in the game? Why? Why isn't all this story in the game? They really need to have just a manga section in the game where people can read the manga in-game. And the game should tell you when you're at certain chapters, hey, you should read this manga by now. You should read this manga by now. Just keep doing that throughout the story, and then people will get so much more understanding of the lore. Because as much as the story does get pretty good in the first 9 chapters, the first like 5 are boring. The story is barely there. The 5th one gets a little better, but it's not that good. But if you were reading manga like this while going through those boring chapters, you'd appreciate the story so much more. I feel like so many people probably quit the game in those first few chapters because the story isn't good in them. It's just a shame that most people don't see this. Most people don't see these stories, and they're so good. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. It's the end of the manga. The next one is Second Eruption, though. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. I have other plans that I need to do tomorrow, so I might not stream tomorrow, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I am probably streaming each day. One of those days we'll be reading the first half, Second Eruption. One of those days we'll be playing through APHO2, and then sorry about that, someone walked in. And then another day, I do need to get to Punishing Grey Raven, has new story as well. I would love to do Zenith too, so that's why I've been considering tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do a weekend stream. Maybe on Saturday I can get Bree to join me and we can do some VR stream with Zenith. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. As usual, down below, I do have links to my Discord and to my Twitter. It's where I announce all my streams, try to keep up with everybody and chat, maybe share some memes every now and then. But other than that, I love you guys. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.